Alright, I hope it's working now. Okay. We should be live, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully it's working. Sorry, it's a little bit late, everybody. It's an early game for me, even here, 4 o'clock. So I'm just getting off work, actually. So I had to rush home, shower, get ready, and then try to get enough time to turn everything on and set it up for you guys. But we were able to get it done, so we are streaming today. What's going on, Brady? What's going on, Trains? What's going on, Jacob? What's going on, Philip? Welcome to the stream, guys. Hope you're all having a great day. Jets are winning 1-0 so far. 13:42 left in the first period against Ottawa, and they're completely dominating. So it looks like it's going to be a good game. But yeah, so we're live. Dubois, exactly. Dubois with that beauty snipe. I saw that right when I was setting up. I just didn't have enough time to have everything ready to go at the time. But now we are ready to go. But yeah, that was a great goal. PLD, exactly, Philip. That was a rocket. That was a beautiful goal. All right. I think we are pretty much set up now. So how you guys doing? What do you guys thought so far in the game? I haven't been here for the whole start of it, but other than Pierre-Luc Dubois being a beast and dropping in that perfect shot, I think they're dominating. It's going to be a fun game. I know it's Ottawa, but it doesn't mean we can't enjoy a dominating performance. Am I right? All right, let's tweet this out. All right, there we go. Okay, we're basically good to go. Yo, what's up, Frozone? Antoine Forsberg is a good goaltender. Yeah, exactly. So far, 1 goal on his first 3 shots, I think it was, even though it was a really well-placed goal. But yeah, you know what? Honestly, if Ottawa can hold their own tonight, and maybe it's not a landslide, I think that's a win for them. Yeah, that hand-eye was crazy. What's up, Mysterious Novelty, by the way? Welcome to the stream, dude. I have never rushed so fast in my life. So much getting home from work. Like, I get off at 3:30, and I'm pretty local, so I'm not that far to get home. I drop a guy off I work with, and then I have to speed home, and then I gotta get home. I gotta shower because I'm covered in sawdust, and you bet your ass there ain't no way I'm putting myself in a jersey with covered in sawdust. And oh man, I just said, then I just gotta get ready, and take forever. But I was gonna stream for you guys, so it was not gonna show up. Stanley with the assist, hell yeah, that's what 3 points for Logan Stanley now. You'd love to see it. The man's getting his bread. Unlike Nathan Beaulieu, rest in peace. So Nathan Beaulieu out for the rest of the season. We're gonna leave Nathan Beaulieu up for this stream up there above my head still. Rest in peace, Nathan Beaulieu. Lost to the injury gods. The hockey gods claimed him from us. Oh, it kind of is, you know. It's funny though. Like, I don't know. I think it's just funny. Like, because the guy, like, I feel bad for him though. Forsberg, he gets an opportunity with the Jets. He's thinking, he paints his mask, and then he gets shipped out. It's a little sad, but you know what? At least he's getting an opportunity to play a little bit consistently in Ottawa, right? It may not be a good team, but at least he gets to play. So he's got to be happy with that. I knew it, Nathan Beaulieu. I knew it, Nathan. You lazy little cheat. You just want to claim EI, basically. Like, you want to claim serve, basically, like we all did, huh? You want to just lie at home and claim an injury, go on LTIR and just chill at home? Goddamn. Typical Nathan Beaulieu behavior right there. Evgeny Dadonov, I have him in my fantasy. I thought that Dadonov contract is going to be look a lot nicer. Like, because he's been, like, I don't know if you guys know this, but he's been one of the best goal scorers in the league. 25 plus goals in the last 3 seasons. That's up there in the top 6, I believe. Well, exactly. I don't know, Brady. How are we going to do that? How are we going to have that depth, that amazing Nathan Beaulieu depth? I wonder that too a lot, C&D Snipes. I really do, man. Like, Nathan Beaulieu wasn't terrible in the past with the Jets. He actually was pretty serviceable. I actually was really happy when the Jets re-signed Nathan Beaulieu. I thought he was going to be a pretty serviceable defenseman for us, good depth at a pretty decent cap hit. And then the Jets just decided to use him as a top-pairing defenseman, and he shit the bed and got completely burnt. Oh my god, the man, the myth, the legend, Sammy Nuke himself. We got a penalty on what? Jets? Nathan gone party? Is that what we're doing now? I'll keep Nathan Beaulieu up there though, above my head on the with the hockey gods. Pierre-Luc Dubois is going off for a high stick. Oh, that was lazy. That was a lazy, bad play by Dubois. Damn, that's a bad high sticking call there. Dude, I'm jealous, Brady. I'm probably not going to be able to eat for a couple of hours now because I didn't have time to eat after work, and I'm starving. So I'm going to have to wait, but I'm going to suck it up. Oh my god. What's up, Tucker Pullman? Welcome. Aren't you supposed to be on the ice right now? You guys, you watching the stream on the gamepad tablet? Oh, that's what you guys watch on the bench? I see. That's the best way to watch it, Trains. Just chilling, watching hockey, you know? Can't beat that. Nah, Paul Postma's worse, Pullman. You're on that list, too. Alright. Clear it, man. This is the Senators' power play. You're not going to let them score on you. I think Brendan Montour would be a good fit as well. I'm also going to be making my next trade rumor video that I'm a guy who I think is going to be a good fit for the Jets as well. Similarly, kind of to what Josh Manson's game is like, in that trade video I just made recently, is actually Dallas Stars defenseman Jamie Alexiak. And you guys have been talking a lot about him in the comments, and I'm also just, you know, familiar with him anyway, and I've always thought he'd be a good fit on the Jets, but I think now with the way that the defense is and how he can play, I think it could be a good cheap get. So, you know, what is it? What number am I on the mod list? I'm not quite sure, Deadshot. Like who? I gave it to Brady. It's Brady, Yako, and Trains has it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who my next person is for mod. Yako was first, then it was Trains, then we got Brady. I don't really need any more mods right now until it gets busier, I guess, you know. Like, when I got 8 people in here, for example, I don't want to have, like, 5 mods. You want to have, like, good amount of mods for the amount of people that are in here. I don't want to... I'm not saying that you guys don't deserve mod for showing up. It's just, you know, when the time comes, I'll give it out, I guess. I'm not really thinking about it right now. Alright, back on the pressure. Dude, that would be an insane back end there. That'd be so much fit size. Winnipeg Jet legend, Carl Dahlstrom. Dude, whoever has all these accounts must have one for every single Jet. Like, Jesus, man. I don't know who it is. Also, Yako, sorry for never reading your comments, man. I just saw them now when I was scrolling up. Yeah, Forsberg with the helmet is just crazy. Honestly, just a person probably will get it. I forgot about him because right now I'm still so zoned out from work that I can't remember everything. But honestly, yeah, Brady was before you? Okay, well, I can't remember the exact order, but you guys deserve it. That's all that matters. Oh my god, Mark Stewart. Mark Stewart, the cone, the pylon himself. The glue man, as my dad liked to call him back in the day. Well, honestly, this game has been pretty entertaining so far. The Jets really have their you know, they're kind of coasting right now. They're not really playing, you know, super high tempo offense. They're just playing good offense against a really bad team, so it's fun to watch, in my opinion. You know, I haven't even seen anything crazy. 800 subs, and okay, if we get 800 subs, Potato, I'll put this stream, not 800, 810. We got to make it a little challenging. 810 maybe. We'll see how we can get there. I wish Villy was playing too, CND, man. I really wish Villy was playing. I don't know. I want to see him play. And also, like, are you guys seeing these trade rumors? I talked about it in the last streams and the videos, but, like, Nashville wants Ville Heinola from us for Ekholm. Like, are you dreaming? I know they're not looking to trade him now, so they're asking for your best players, but, like, that's just ridiculous. Like, why would you, like, there's no, like, I don't even want to talk about it. It's just the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. Like, in what world do you think that the Jets would be so desperate to trade their top defensive man, a guy who should be already playing in the NHL, for a 30-year-old, you know, Matthias Ekholm, who's a decent top 4. Ville Heinola is going to be not a number 1, I don't, maybe, but he'll be a top pairing guy. What's up, Philip? How you doing, dude? Hope you're having a good day. I'm fucking exhausted. Just got home from work and I decided to stream the game, and it is, I'm just tired today. I'm going to be like stumbling on my words a lot, probably. I have to get this G Fuel into me, so maybe I'll actually be able to wake up a bit, but I am out of it right now. Alright. Oh my god, get out of here. Ugh, whatever. I can't see the chat now. Where'd it go? Alright, there we go. Potato already banned? Exactly. People saw him and were like, not today! Stanley to win the Stanley Cup. Ekholm is soft. Manson is that guy that should be... Yeah, Manson would be a good target, and also Jamie Alexiak would be a good target. Also, Mike Riley would be a good target. Anyone that's not going to cost you a top prospect. I'm doing decent in the AHL? Yeah, you are, Carl Dahlstrom. Not a bad little AHL level defenseman, are you? Thank you for Paul Stastny. Speaking of Stastny, shovels it in on net. I can't believe he's wearing his Jets. He looks so funny. Wheeler is flying tonight. Wheeler looks great. For a guy that almost got pulled his groin and almost got injured for a game, like, he looks really good. Wheeler's just, look at him go, man. Wheeler just broke completely around him. Mike Riley isn't bad. Mike Riley's pretty good. Got some good defensive stats. I forgot it was Monday too, Zach. Are you kidding me, man? I didn't even know the Jets played today. I was on my lunch break and I saw that they did, and I was like, oh my god, what? I thought I had the night off tonight. Fucking here I am. I gotta rush home from work and start the stream already. If the Jets win the Stanley Cup, Logan Stanley MVP, hell yeah. Norris winner one day eventually, maybe. Who knows? You think he's playing through it? He might be. But if he's playing through something like that, you know, I don't know. I don't think he'd be flying the way he is, Novelty. So he might be playing through some amount of pain, but I think he's, for the most part, okay. So you're going to be coming on then, Zach? You want to come on at halftime? You're more than welcome to, man. Just let me know if you want to, and I'll make sure to call you right when the intermission starts. Yeah, he is on crack. Tell me about it, Scar. I want the Jets to win the Cup too, Philip, obviously, but I don't know if it'll happen, but I would love to see it. As long as it ain't the Leafs. Alright, sounds good, man. I'll make sure to call you then. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. Zach Nolan of the Nolan Hockey Podcast will be joining us again. God, I need as much of this G Fuel caffeine crap as I can get. Yes, he is. Yes, he is, Trains. Oh my god, the shots are 3-10. I just noticed that. There's 8 minutes left, basically, in the first. How are you... Oh, that's hilarious. Isn't it weird that Ottawa, for some reason, just beats every team in front of us or chasing us in the standings, but we, for some reason, match up amazing against Ottawa? Oh, Stanley with that nice shot. If that went in, I would have freaked out. We needed Paul Postma. Yes, you do. Paul Postma would help this team out so much, man. If next year they play Hinola and Morrissey together, who would be on the right side? Probably Morrissey if I had to say Noah, but I think that Villy could come in and play the left okay. And I think both of them could bounce around. But I don't know. I think having both those guys play together could be a pretty good dynamic pairing. Like, they could switch sides a little bit at times and, you know, play off of each other. So I think it could be pretty good. I'm removing 18 comments from your videos, bro. I appreciate that, Yako. That's awesome. Thank you so much for that. Sometimes I don't even see them now. I was wondering why. I'm like, you know what? Those meme comments, those bots, they're not there anymore. So thank you for that. That's pretty awesome of you to do. Morrissey and Hamilton. Scar, you know the dream, baby. Michael, get out of here. Come in here and talk shit about the Jets. At least my entire team doesn't have COVID. Huh? Actually, that's pretty... I'm not going to joke about that because it's kind of fucking sad. But at the same time, it's like the whole team got it. I think that's one of the worst cases in professional sports so far out of all of this. The Jets' bottom six is one of the best bottom sixes in the league, without a doubt. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone on that third line. Hey, I'll take the compliment. At least I'm an NFL player that all the chicks like, you know. Does Gardner Minshew even still play on Jacksonville? I feel like I barely saw him last year. I don't know, but who get again? I never watched the Jaguars. Oh, Pullman, look at him busting through. Oh, Pullman. I can't believe he almost did that. How did he get through? He was just like shoveling that through as much as he could. That was so weird. Whatever works. I think it's the best bottom six in hockey, personally. All right, knock on wood. No one's going to get COVID. Everyone's going to be cured. Tom Brady as a goalie. Why? Just so we can get carried to wins because we have Brady? Let's go, Sens. How dare you, the man. How dare you? Come on. Well, the standings can't be that bad right now. Like, do you need... I guess, yeah. You want the Sens to beat... You guys are basically out, but, you know, still close race. Tied with Edmonton right now. Montreal's kind of drifting back a bit, but they got 4 games in hand on all of us. That's big. Yeah, exactly. I don't know who's on the Jaguars anymore, honestly. I can't remember any NFL rosters lately because of free agency. I haven't been paying much attention to it. I just know that today Darnold got traded to somewhere, to Florida, to Jacksonville, didn't he? I don't know where he got traded to. He might have. Let's sign Ovi to a 115. Yeah, with all of our cap. Let's just do it. Ooh. That was a really good shot by Stastny there. The Jets are playing with really good offense right now. They have good shot selection. For some reason, they can just... Carolina, okay, it was the Panthers? Cool. They can just really... The thing the Jets are doing well, and the reason why they have 12 shots against so far to the 4, is that they're driving through the play really well. Like, Ottawa's not really stopping them. Like, they're getting through the body, they're getting through the pressure in the neutral zone, and, like, the pressure you get right at the blue line, and they're able to put a shot on net pretty quickly and get a whistle. They've been able to do that a lot today, and that's really good. I've been preaching to the choir a lot of the times that the Jets need to shoot more. Because there are times when they're in the offensive zone and they just don't shoot. And then they lose the puck, they never get a shot on net, and then they have to go play defense. And that can be a huge problem, especially when you're in the game of hockey, which is momentum-based, right? You want to put as much shots on as you want. You want to put as much pressure and momentum to carry that with you in offense, you know, and all that. Like, that's important. And the Jets are doing a good job of that tonight. But again, it's Ottawa, so take everything you see tonight with a grain of salt. But hopefully they can apply this to more of their, you know, tougher teams where they don't shoot as much. Especially against the Oilers, where they don't seem to shoot a lot, like, good offensive opportunities, you know? Gonzaga and Baylor. I actually don't watch any NCAA. I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about the March Madness. I don't really even know who won. But, yeah. The Jets should get Tage Thompson. That'd be interesting. I wouldn't be opposed to that. I'm always down to see anyone on the Jets, even if it's for a couple games. I wish hockey was like that at times, but you never know, right? Winnipeg's forwards too much to give them space. Ottawa is. Yeah. If Josh Manson is comparable to I wouldn't say he's comparable to Trouba, Noah. Maybe in the sense that he is with that two-way game a little bit, but I would say he's like a better not Tyler Myers. I don't know how to describe him. I guess he kind of has that Trouba-esque game. Honestly, Manson's just your stereotypical cut-of-the-mill two-way defender who plays a really good physical game. That's basically Josh Manson's definition as a player, you know? That's basically what he is. He's a little bit pricier Jamie Alexiak. That's basically what he is. Trade the whole Jets franchise for McDavid? Just one season of McDavid. Nah, fuck that. That's horrible. I used to do that once in a while, Jacob on NHL. You trade the whole roster, and then you see what you can build that season with trades and free agency and stuff. It's fun. About 5 minutes left in the first period. Winnipeg Jets are playing a pretty damn good game so far. 13-4 in shots, 1-0 the score. Easily could be a higher score if the Jets were just able to get better looks offensively. They're just getting a lot of shots on net right now. Ooh, Kopp with some hustle behind the net. Ottawa corrals the puck. Sends it over to the corner. Sends bring it up to the neutral zone, but who is that? Nate Thompson putting offensive pressure on them in the neutral zone. Force the puck back. Jets corral it in their own blue line. Neil Pionk throws it up to Derek Forbert at the center ice. Over to Thompson. Thompson throws it in. Gets stopped at the line, though. Fumbles it. Jets corral back again with Trevor Lewis. A lot of good pressure here coming in from the fourth line. Ottawa takes the puck, throws it up. Jets pressure them in their own end. Ottawa just can't get the puck through the Jets' fourth line right now, man. That's crazy. About a minute and a half, not maybe a minute and a half, but at least a good solid 45 to a minute, where they just could not break past the neutral zone. The Jets just putting so much pressure on them there. That was really good. I can't even watch baseball this year because it just makes me jealous seeing as many fans in the stadiums, and I can't even go to a hockey game. Like, I saw the Texas game today for the Jays, max capacity stadium. Like, I haven't seen that many people in like 2 years. It feels like it's forever. Like, it was crazy. Laine back in Winnipeg, that would be awesome, but I don't know if it happens. But you never know. Anything's possible. He's not staying in Columbus, C&D, so you never know. Ville Heinola, Cole Perfetti, and Adam Fox and Cale Makar. Well, oh yeah, it's not a fair trade, but I would do that in a heartbeat, Scar. I found a rookie materials Mark Scheifele card that I paid $12 for. That's awesome. I'd love to see. Send me a photo of that on Twitter. Yeah, I'd love to see what that is. It looks like exactly. I got tons and tons and tons of stuff for in my collection, like that, patch cards and jersey cards. So I'd love to see it. The dynamic of Lewis, Perreault, and Thompson is crazy. Yeah, they're a crazy skilled fourth line. They're one of the best fourth lines in the NHL, which is crazy when you think about who's on that fourth line. Like, Trevor Lewis sucked last year off of injuries and everything. Thompson hasn't been that good. Like, he's been okay, but no one really expected this. And then Matthew Perreault's been amazing. That's not even a checking line. It's not, honestly. It's weird. It's like a dynamic fourth line with offense, checking, and speed at times even. It's weird. Sportsnet should fire those awful commentators and put... That'd be funny. That would be funny. I would love to go on Actually, I don't even want to work for Sportsnet. Give me TSN. I'd rather work for TSN. Sportsnet's just too unbearable. I couldn't deal with them. Buy a Justin Boyd jersey? No, not yet. Maybe at 10K. We'll see how it goes. Oh my God, that's not even the real Zach. Oh my God, I can't believe that. Oh my God. Damn. Stastny had to make that call, but Ottawa's going to get a power play for the last... Damn. They're going to get a power play basically for the rest of the first. That's okay, though. That's okay. That'd be hilarious. Me and Gio. I'd be Gio's color commentator. Gio's the main commentator. That'd be hilarious. I think that'd be pretty funny. A pretty entertaining duo. Yeah, Stastny took the call because he had to. But I don't think he needed to because I think they were going to get back in time. It's risky, but who knows? What do you want Chevy to do at the deadline? I want Chevy to trade for either... I want Chevy to make a move for a defenseman. I don't care which defenseman it is. I just want them to make a move for a defenseman. I've made a lot of videos on different people. Ekholm most likely isn't the option anymore, so maybe a guy like Alexiak, maybe a guy like Manson, like I made in my most recent trade rumor video. Also guys like Goligoski, other people like that as well. So, I think that there would be good ones like that. So, yes, trains. I would love a channel like that. Why not? Actually, no, I don't know. Don't make me a meme channel. I don't know. Whatever. Do what you will. Who cares at this point? Oh, come on. Get there. Oh, Thompson almost pushed the fourth line again on the penalty kill. Almost forced a shorthanded really good opportunity. Here they go again. Ah, Thompson could have brought that up. But either way, it doesn't matter. $10 minutes. Well, thank you, Trains. I appreciate it. That was almost a trip on Pullman. Oh. Oh my God, I thought they were calling Pullman on that. PLD for Laine? I don't know about that one. Doesn't seem like a very fair trade. I told you Gary Trent Jr. Look, I like the trade because Powell's been really good for us, and we weren't going to be able to pay Gary Trent Jr. But Philip, like, Gary Trent is one of the most underrated starters in the NBA, man. He's so good, and he's getting better and better. Second round pick. I was watching your old videos with the Jets blanket. The Jets blanket's still back there, but I used to hang it from my roof and have it right behind me so that you couldn't see my room. And then I hated having to set that up, so I stopped doing that, and I put it on the window, and I just leave it back there now because I'm lazy. I hated getting up my chair and hanging it up, but I used to do that, yeah. That's a trip down memory lane back in the early, Nisimov just missed that on the short side of the post. Rossi over Laine. Exactly. Roslovic was the big trade piece in that deal, not Pierre-Luc Dubois or Laine. I'd rather watch Peg than others. I appreciate that, Yako. Such kind words. What would I do without my best mod? Oh, I can't say that. Brady's going to get upset. I can't believe they're going to choose. I can't believe they're going to. Line A went from a team where a coach just didn't misused him completely, and then goes to another team where the coach it does the exact same thing, if not worse, than what he had in Winnipeg. Like, I feel so bad for this guy. Like, no one, everywhere he's went, that's just not been good. Oh, I'm sorry, Brady. I didn't mean to make you upset. That's going to be the end of the first period, though. I'm sorry, Brady. What can I do to forgive you? Buy a Boyd jersey? Will that make you happy? That's going to be the end of the first period so far. The Winnipeg Jets up at a score of 1-0. 14 shots on goal for the Jets, 8 for the Senators. Yeah, so you guys can take a look at the stats with me so far. Over 3 on the power play so far for Ottawa. Winnipeg hasn't even had a power play yet, so hopefully we can get one of those and get that going in a little bit. Don't like the 6 penalties, so obviously I want the Jets to, control themselves a little bit more. That'd be nice. But if the Jets are able to get the penalties down and play a little bit more of a solid game defensively like that without taking penalties, this should be not a big contest. The other thing I'm not that big on is Ottawa out-hitting us right now, 15-8 in the first. We can get that up. I want to play more of a physical game against these guys. But other than that, look at these penalties, man. You got Paul Stastny taking it too many men. You got Perreault taking that stupid, Perreault taking it too many men. Dubois with that horrible high sticking there, and then Stastny with a really bad freaking, take there on the Dzingel breakaway. These are just 3 bad penalties that you just can't give up to a team in the first like that. Not good start for them. Other than that, they've been playing great. I'm not going to take that away. I just want to see the penalties controlled a little bit more, and I think we'd be in a better situation. I like Brady Tkachuk, plays a solid game. Me too. Brady Tkachuk's I like Brady Tkachuk way more than Matthew Tkachuk. Brady Tkachuk's a solid player. Kind of underrated, I feel like, to a certain extent. What's up, Blake? Welcome to the stream, dude. Hope you're having a great day out there in Winnipeg. Good game so far indeed, man. Finalist scored PLD getting 10 goals. I like the way that sounds. Yeah, Gio is a big fan of Cole Caulfield. He's been a fan of him for a while, though. I think he actually bought a Caulfield jersey recently. Like his college jersey or whatever. It's pretty good. Oh my god. I feel like that's an old photo of me too. Where I had my beard, but I can't tell. Oh my god. But Jake better subscribe to his own channel then, you know what I mean? I would simp for Kyle Connor. Yeah, Matthew is a baby. Matthew Tkachuk is such a whiner and a fighter. He acts like I just don't know why he acts the way he does and plays the way he does. He's such a talented player, and he has to try to get underneath the skin of players so much. It is the real Jake, man. It's not even me, guys. I'm not. No hand. Look at that. No hands. It's not even me. It is from your old video? I thought so, because I used to have that. I used to be bigger. I lost some weight, and I could see the beard from here, and I was holy crap, Pierre-Luc Dubois is jacked. Look at those arms. What the heck? Look at that guy. He's like this. It's the Hulk. What the heck? You're already mod. God. Oh, you went with that Jake you're talking about. Oh, damn. I had Matthew Tkachuk. He's just the worst version of Marchand. He is, man. At least Marchand is, good at being a pest, and everyone knows that. What Matthew Tkachuk does is freaking, a loser, man. He plays the game so dirty for a guy like that. I seen him, when he went after that guy in center ice, I hated that with the Leafs. Where he was trying to fight the guy, and then he doesn't fight him, and he waits for the guy to start picking up his gloves, and then he drops the gloves with him. What's such a dick move, man? Fight the guy when he challenges you. I really don't like Matthew Tkachuk. I love Brady Tkachuk, and I love his dad, Keith, but I hate Matthew, man. Guys gotta learn how to have some respect in the game. 88 is out for the rest of the season. You can take down the poster. I'm keeping it on now because he's with the hockey gods. He was taken from us, so I'm going to leave Nathan Beaulieu up for one more game. If we can get to 800 subscribers, though, by the end of this stream, we're at 777. Ooh, look at that. 777. Good luck. But if we can get to 800 by the end of the game, I'll put whoever you guys vote for in the chat, I will put as the next poster other than Nathan Beaulieu. I'll take Beaulieu down, and I'll put up a new poster for you guys. It can be anyone you vote on, so you guys let me know by the end of that. How dare you hate Brady? That's not me. That's not true. How dare you? How dare you? I'm just... Was the Matthew skate to Scheifele's ankle intentional? Probably not. I don't think Matthews is a dirty player, but I don't know. I think it's okay. Eichel is like Matthew and Brady's. Yeah, exactly. In a way, he looks like it. That's so true. It does look like that. I never thought about that until now. He totally does look like him. Carl Dahlstrom. So you're the Carl Dahlstrom account, or did he just score? Can you believe that was Nashville was asking? I cannot believe that. Ville Heinola first, potentially another player or whatever. Like, I don't want. Ville Heinola is just off the boards as it is. Like, it's a joke to even think that they would ask that. The Jets better not. Poster of Par Lindholm. Ooh, I like that. Carl Dahlstrom poster sounds good. I'm a hater. Oh, what do I a hater of? Huh? I just hate really mediocre defensemen. Because I'm a mediocre defenseman, so it makes me mad when mediocre defensemen that are just as good as I am. I'm just joking. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that. Don't make me ban myself. And then you guys won't have a stream ever, huh? You want that? Is that how you want things to go? I don't think so. Wrist line to the Jets and Sandberg in third. Honestly, that's not the worst trade I've heard. I don't want to give up Sandberg, but Ristolainen needs a fresh start, and he could be good on the Jets. I wouldn't be upset. I wouldn't be completely opposed to that. Paul Postma poster. That's what I'm thinking. PLD is elite. If we can get to 800 subscribers, Paul Postma is my number one suggestion for the poster. I'm a hater to my mods. Yep, that's why I made you guys mods, because I like to signal. I like to see the blue highlighted names so I can single you out. That's exactly what it is, Brady. You figured it out. Too smart for me. I'm gonna be honest, Jake. I always thought you looked like a bearded Neil Pionk. Oh shit. You know what? Honestly, I kind of do. You know, nah, maybe. I got glasses, though. Maybe. Oh, my God, no. The Zach account is here. Zach, you see what they've done? What's up, Gio? I love Line, but he got traded. Me too, Gio, man. But Pierre-Luc Dubois is pretty awesome, too, so it's nice to just have a good player come back in that deal. And think about it. When you really compare it, Pierre-Luc Dubois, Line, it wasn't even that argument anymore who the best player is. We're talking about Jack frickin' Roslovic. That's who the center of that trade was about. And we got a third for him. Cheveldaev got fleeced. One of the best players in the league right now. Nick Antropov, the GOAT. Winnipeg Jets 2.0 first goal scorer. I'd like to see that. That'd be a pretty good poster. I'm not against the idea. Zach Brown. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Carl Dahlstrom is the GOAT. Think about it. Without Carl Dahlstrom, we don't get Stastny back. Did you watch an interview? It makes him look like a big baby. I know. He also just looks like a big baby, a big jacked baby with his arms like this, his tattoos, is super tight. He looks so funny. Tanner Glass. Oh my God. See, look at that. You guys are suggesting so many good people. You got to get the sub count up to 800, though. We don't get to 800. Matthew Tkachuk poster. The man. How dare you? I'm just... Maybe. We'll see. If that wins the poll, I'll do it. Whatever you guys vote for, I'll do it. But if we get to 800, I will actually, whatever you guys vote on, we'll do. So we'll see if that happens. Maybe I'll just add and keep Nathan Beaulieu up there. We'll knock my mic around. I miss Jake already. Get out of here, Brady. Carl Dahlstrom for a fifth. Basically. That's not even an insult to Justin Timberlake. That's hilarious. Am I just doing it for subs, huh? Do I just want subs, or do I want do I want my entire face to be surrounded by Jet legends? Because I think that sounds pretty good, huh? You know, imagine I got Nathan Beaulieu and move him around, have Jets defensemen all over the place. I could put him anywhere. I could put as many as I want. I could do whatever I want. That'd be pretty good. I think it'd be pretty fun. Adam Party, the legend himself. Oh, the whiteout. Dude, that's Chris frickin' Thorburn, the GOAT. Andre Pavlik, oh my God. Matty Hendricks, I like that. I like that, guys. Matt Hendricks sounds good. So if we win this game tonight, and Edmonton is winning so far against Montreal. Oof. Who do we want to win? Okay, we want Montreal to win tonight, boys. We want Montreal to win and Edmonton to lose so we can jump up in front of Edmonton, even though Edmonton's winning 1-0 at the end of the first. So, Montreal, you better come back and come in clutch for your boy. I'm going to have to pull up the game center for this right there. The man is the best alternate account. Chris Mason. Get all the Masons. Kevin Hayes, the legend himself. The Flyer legend. Ron Hainsey. Oh my god. Now that is a name I have not heard in a long time. I feel like Obi-Wan there, quoting some Obi-Wan, but still, it's the truth. Ron Hainsey. How many games did he even play with the Jets? I feel like Ron Hainsey barely played with the organization. He got dealt at the deadline, I think. Or no, he left in... I think Ron Hainsey left in free agency. I need to see this. Okay, yeah, he spent a while with the Jets. He spent 2 seasons with the Jets, even though they weren't full seasons, because he spent some time in Atlanta. I remember that. 80 full game seasons in Atlanta, basically. Winnipeg, 56 games played in the first year. He played 56 games, 10 assists. Year after that, 47 games, 13 assists. So he wasn't that horrible for us. He wasn't on a good contract, but he wasn't horrible. Damn, he had a 69-point season. I forgot about that back in the 06-07 Jackets. Damn, that's Ron Hainsey, the beast, man. Toby Enstrom, the GOAT. When are we going to get an expansion video about the Jets? I'm going to be working on that soon. It's one of those things I need to sit down and work on and actually, like, you know, give my really good opinion on it and everything, but it also is something that I don't really want to put out now because I kind of want to wait until we get closer to the playoffs because there's a lot of time in between and a lot could happen with how players play and whatnot. Even though it's kind of already set in stone what's going to happen, I just want to still kind of wait a little bit to hear what type of happens. So I'll honestly, Jacob James, if you're expecting kind of like a date, I would say after the 12th. After the trade deadline is probably when that video would come out. Once we know exactly what we have going into the offseason and who we need to protect and whatnot. So I'm probably going to be able to do it after the deadline. So after the 12th is most likely when I'd be able to put a video like that out. What do the Winnipeg Jets need to work on, you think? I think the Jets need to work on their defensive structure and how they play the game defensively. I think that's been a weak point since their return to Winnipeg, and I think that they need to think about doing a defensive coaching change and just structuring everything with how that defense plays in person. Yeah, they're doing this like Winnipeg Jet documentary series where like they upload a different like Jets heritage moment from the past and the present and everything. Like they did the first game for their first episode, and oh, rest in peace, Dale Howard-Chuck. Rest in peace. But they're doing an episode about the first whiteout back against Anaheim. Oh my god, that roster. Oh my god, you're a great YouTuber. Keep up the grind. I appreciate that, Gio. I appreciate that. Thanks for the kind words, my dude. Oh my god, here they go. It's Trouba brings it in front, throws it on nets, then who puts it in? Lee Stempniak. That's who we're going to make the poster of. Lee frickin' Stempniak. Greatest trade deadline acquisition the Jets did of all time. Lee Stempniak. Thoughts on Brady and Shea fight? Oh, that was a good fight. I didn't expect Brady to stand his ground like that as much as he did. Oh my god, they're just showing Mark Stewart. They're showing Stu the Glue. I wish I could show this. They're just showing Mark Stewart hammer Gary. Oh my god, they're actually showing Mark Stewart. They brought Mark Stewart to the documentary, guys. It's complete. It's the greatest documentary of all time. Stu the Glue is in the house. Drew Stafford on the poster. Drew Stafford. Jets legend indeed, my friend. The game was insane. Do you remember Don Cherry? Oh my god, I remember. Do you remember just Don Cherry, man? Just talking and the way he walks in? Oh, that game was legendary. They're showing the whiteout, and we're not even going to have a whiteout this year. It sucks. I'm just watching this documentary because it's so awesome, man. This documentary is really awesome. I'm glad the Jets are doing something like this. Andrew Ladd, GOAT. Oh, I remember that Wheeler goal. What a legendary celebration. Okay. Stop with the Jake. I love these highlights they're showing, man. Oh my god, they just showed the Mark Stewart goal. They just showed the Mark Stewart goal. See, even Mark Stewart is saying the same thing I said, man. That Jets series against Anaheim could have went either way. I don't want to sound like, oh, whatever, but, like, he really could have. It does, exactly, Zach Brown. You're preaching to the choir there, man. I've said that since the first time it ever happened, that Jets series easily could have been a 4-0 Jets win. Easily could have been. Like, they led every game. They led in every single game. You know how hard it is to lead in every game and then lose? Like, and people don't give them enough credit. Like, if Andre Pavlik wasn't Andre Pavlik and we had freaking good goaltender, then we would have easily won. It was Bruce Goudreau, for frick's sakes, man. That guy sucks. Yeah, it was. Well, that whiteout will never be replicated. That whiteout was like probably the greatest whiteout the Jets might ever have because of the fact that they were finally back all those years later. I don't think it'll ever be touched, Cardiac Kemba, honestly. Like it's just such a iconic playoff series. Oh, they're showing Crappie. Crappie's going to be episode 3. Oh, my heart. I haven't seen him forever. Rest in peace. I texted you. Yeah, man. I'll talk to you. We'll talk later. We'll talk after the second, Zach. Enjoy watching it, man. We'll have Zachary Nolan on at the end between the second and third, ladies and gentlemen. It was Brady. I had a feeling it was Mark Letestu, the Mustard Man, the Mustard Tiger himself. The Mustard Man. What documentary are you watching? The Winnipeg Jets are doing the series on TSN where they're doing they upload it on YouTube too. So if you go watch the Jets YouTube channel and subscribe to it, they'll have it after. But they're doing a documentary for the 10-year anniversary of the Jets, covering the major historical moments that we've had and in our organization in the first 10 years. It's pretty awesome so far. They did the first game as the first episode. The second one was the first whiteout, and now they're doing, I think, the next episode. But that looks things are going to be about Crappie. God, man, Crappie was the best. Yeah, I've only ever been to one Jets game. I've never been to a playoff Jets game, but that's something I will. But when the Jets come back and normal hockey is back and we can all go to games and the Jets are in the playoffs, I'm flying for the next one. I'm going to it. I don't care. Yeah, it's a really awesome documentary series. I think they're about like 4 or 5 minutes long, but it's really, really great to watch. It's also just nice for nostalgia, man. Like, it's only been 10 years of this existence, right? So it's like, yeah, that series was funny because of Freddie Anderson. I'm pretty sure that was Freddie Anderson's like last year in Anaheim. Because after that, they would have drafted... Yeah, I think that was one of his last years. I appreciate that a lot, Gio. That means a lot, man. Thank you. I just try to give Jets fans a place to come watch content, talk about the Jets, and just feel like, they're with other Jets fans. I feel like DeMello was doing good on the PK even last game. Yeah, DeMello has been very good. DeMello's underrated. I don't really like him that much, but I can't take away the fact that he quietly is one of the best defensemen like in the league when you look at his defensive stats. Like, he's very quiet, reliable defenseman. Yeah, I might not like the cap hit, but I can't, the Jets defense is so shit that a guy that can play good defense like that and makes Logan Stanley look better defensively and works on his game like that, I think it's good for the club. I can't really hate it that much. What game did I go to? I went to a game in 2017 against the Islanders. It was at Christmas time, right around New Year's. I was in Winnipeg because I had some family stuff, unfortunately, I had to go back for. That wasn't a very good reason, but I was able to make it into a decent trip with some family and, forget about the bad. But we were able to go and do that. It was the only game I've ever been to. Other than that, I've seen the Jets play every year in Vancouver. Do you hate Olli Jokinen? I didn't like his contract, but I actually thought Olli Jokinen was kind of underrated with us for a little bit. He wasn't horrible. He wasn't obviously a second-line, great fit for us, but he was a good guy to bring in just for those early years, I feel like. DeMello also is still growing as a player. You are right about that. I agree. I agree with you there, Ms. Novelty Man. You are right there. That's so cool. If I got to sit next to Gary Bettman, I wouldn't even be a dick. I would actually ask him legit questions. I'd be like, well, I need to know exactly why Arizona still exists. Like, that's the one question I would ask him. Why the Arizona still is around. How dare you, the man? How dare you suggest such an atrocity skull? Kyle Connor is a great underrated player. He is underrated. I'm not the biggest Kyle Connor fan. I do love his game for how good he is at scoring, but I think that the Ehlers is better. But I do think that Kyle Connor is one of the best underrated scorers in the league. He's so good at scoring goals. He's just not a play driver. He's a finisher. So sometimes he gets overlooked because of that. But he's one of the best finishers in the league, and he's got a great release and close from anywhere on the ice, really. He's just really good. Yeah, Stanley is really making a huge leap in his development. From where he was last year in the AHL to the NHL level, it's kind of insane. I know it's a small sample size, but he's still been very good. If the Jets played the Canucks in the playoffs, I would be so freaking happy. And there was no COVID and I could go. I would have tickets to every game in Vancouver. Every game in Vancouver. And I would want it. Even though I would want it to be a quick as they could, like quick series, because I would want them to win and move on. I'd want a Game 7 so I can get as many games as I could. But I would go to every single one, no matter how much it costs. If it was in Vancouver, that's like a once in a lifetime opportunity for me. Both my teams playing in a playoff series. That'd be so awesome. Also, I got to bring that True North energy to Vancouver for the away games. You know. Kyle Connor also is a very fast player. That's very true. Ehlers is faster, though, but both of those guys have very good speed. The Jets just have a fast-moving offense with a lot of young talent. Oh, Vancouver is tragic. It's tragic what's happening in Vancouver, man. The whole province. I live in BC, right? The whole province is just being hit with a horrible wave right now. Like, they're just not been good at all. And with COVID, and it's just not good. Like, everyone's getting it. The public, the Canucks are getting it, everyone. It's just not good out here. Oh, that was a little bit scary there, right there. What are some good platforms to watch games on? Sports Surge, if you want to watch like hockey games on or any games, is the best because they'll have every link. They pool together all the links that are like authentic good links. Who's your favorite NFL player? My favorite NFL player is Russell Wilson. I'm a huge Seahawks fan, and right behind Russell Wilson is DK Metcalf. I love DK Metcalf too. I love his personality, but I love the Seahawks. They're my number one. So I go with Russell every time because he's one of the most underrated quarterbacks ever. Why are you sad, Trains? Cole Perfetti for Chicharin? Nope. Favorite CFL team is a tie between the Lions and the Bombers. I watched... Yeah, I'm a huge Seahawks fan, man. I love going... I've only been in one game in my life because I ain't made of money, man. You know how expensive Seahawks games are? Like $300 a ticket. Cowboys for the win. Bombers, yeah, can't go wrong with the Bombers. I like the Bombers and the Lions. I don't really have a number one CFL team. I just like football, so I'll watch whoever's playing. Seahawks are solid. I've always loved the Seahawks, man. I just love their colors and their logos and everything. And also, Seattle's a dope city. Like, if you never get a chance to go to Seattle, like, if you ever get a chance to go to Seattle, I should say, you should take it. It's a really great city. Lots to do, fun. I just really like going down there. I spent a lot of time down there because I'm so close to it, right? Vikings fan, though? Yeah, I like the Vikings, too. I only really hate the Cowboys, and even then I don't hate them that much because my dad made me grow up watching the Cowboys, you know? You're sad because your friend's not here in the stream? Well, that's too bad. Maybe he'll get here later. There's still lots of time. Oh, Sports Surge allows me to do the same thing. It's almost just like that. It's pretty awesome to use. I use Sports Surge for blackout games all the time, and I'm actually using it for this one. Are the Knights and Jets in the same conference? Usually the Knights and Jets would be in the same conference in like regularly, right? But not this year. This year with everything is divisions, so they are in the West Division. We're in the North Division. So no, but we would be regularly in the normal conference. That's awesome. An usher for the Bombers? That's so cool. I love going to Bomber games. They're really fun. Oh, don't apologize for anything. I'm sorry if I seemed harsh. I'm just talking. I just have a different way. I used to use Reddit before everything got pulled down, but it's good. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that. I'll make sure to. I'll save that real quick. NA25. I'll save that and put that on my notes for later. Maybe I'll use that if I ever have to. Or I can't get a good link. Oh, Lowry with the score. Beautiful goal there, man. Lowry with a beautiful goal. Holy crap. Let's go. Top corner. Oh, I have Lowry on my bench today. Damn it. Lowry's on my bench for fantasy. I honestly didn't think the third line would match up point-wise. I thought the top line would dominate. Fuck. That was a beautiful snipe, though, man. I gotta see this again. See, Pionk pinches, and he gets the puck, and then he throws it over to Kopp. Kopp dishes it to Lowry, and Lowry just walks it in and just picks a corner, and it's a beautiful goal there. 2-0 Jets. Beautiful goal. 4 minutes, 19 seconds into the period. Jets are already up 2-1. And now they're back on the attack. Wheeler throws it in. Oh, but Pierre Lutabag got his pocket picked. Yeah, Lowry is a really good player. I also really like about Lowry's game how he chooses when to turns his offense on. You want the Sens to win? I know, because of the standings, man. Sens win. It's a limit. They don't get any more points. They're getting closer to Calgary. Calgary is... Oh, my God. Damn it. Ryan Dzingel. 2-1. That was a bad, that was just the typical Jerts play. Ah. The thing is, though, Lowry won't get claimed by the Kraken because the Jet he's a restricted free agent, so the Jets just don't have to protect him or sign him, and it won't be a problem. Then they can sign him after the expansion draft. Oh, that's just a bad goal. Like, Hellebuck's got to do a little bit better of a job to grab that puck, but it's just also, like, deflected. Not much you can do there. I'm not a fan of that, but not much you can do. Just not a good goal. Well, away streams are not the worst. What do you think we need to pay for Ekholm? I think we're gonna have to pay what the asking price is. I think the asking price right now is a first Ville Heinola and like Christian Vesalainen. So if you want Matthias Ekholm for Ville Heinola and a first and Vesalainen, then I don't think that's gonna happen now. So I think Ekholm is actually officially off the board for the Jets now, unfortunately. Best move this, yeah, that was a great trade for the Sens. They basically gave him nothing, and Dzingel's a good player with some skill, and there's not a big trade market for him right now, but maybe he'll be able to get like a third for him or a fourth, maybe. Anything's better, anything for value, right? When you're the building team. Thoughts on Harkins? Oh, I love Harkins, Jaco. He plays a good, hard game. I like him. I wish he's been good in the AHL. I really like Harkins' game. I wish he played sometimes, but the fourth line's been good. I don't want to really change it. I do like Harkins a lot, though. Ooh, Stutzla threw it up to Tierney with a good shot. My favorite movie, sorry G, I didn't read your question. My favorite movie is probably, favorite movie of all time just for watching, individual movie is probably, that's tough. Probably Return of the King. Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. Favorite franchise is definitely Star Wars, and my favorite Star Wars movie is Revenge of the Sith, without a doubt. Opinion on Pullman on the first line, first pairing, and I hate it, personally. I'm not a big Tucker Pullman fan. I don't really like his game. I don't think it's been very good. But yeah, basically, that's it for my favorite movies. Oh, Nate Thompson almost scored there. Good drive to the front of the net. Hellebuck over, Hellebuck for sure over Vasilevsky. Just because Hellebuck is our goalie. I'd rather see Pullman taken out and Ville Heinola experimented on the first pairing. I think that would be interesting. Dadonov's breaking in. Oh, Brady Tkachuk almost put that in. Thoughts on Carter? I'm not sure who that is, actually. Never thought I would cheer for the Leafs. Yeah, man. I still can't ever do that, but do you think the Jets will be number one this year? I think they have a chance to be number one in the North. I would really like them to win the North Division. I'll show you the standings real quick, Gio. They're completely in it still. They're not that far back. That obviously wasn't great to lose those 2 games even though we got a point in overtime. But if we can battle and get someone at the defender at the deadline, I think the Jets can match up better against Edmonton and play a more sound game, and I think that they could be good. Travis Hamonic would be perfect for us, but the problem is now, and he isn't expensive, but the problem is now is Hamonic's on that COVID list, so is he going to be able to be even traded by the time the 12th rolls around if he's healthy and what the situation is with the Canucks and their whole COVID case, right? Better to have Forbort in there. But Forbort hasn't been that good lately. He started off really hot, but he's kind of slumped, but I'd still rather keep Forbort in and pull out Pullman. I just don't really like Pullman's game. Yeah, exactly. They have to do that if they want a chance. They have to beat Toronto properly and not just like take them to overtime and lose. They have to actually win. He's a Panthers legend. I've heard the name before, but I just can't remember right now. Remember, boys, I'm still kind of, I got mush mind from work. Jets shootout, yeah, the Jets shootout is always piss poor. They don't have any finishers that can play in the shootout for some weird reason. I don't understand that. Never have. Holy crap, he's got 17 goals, and he's been an AHL player his whole career, basically. Damn, 3rd round pick by the Leafs. Wow, weird. That's pretty impressive. 39-point games. Well, Florida's just been impressive as it is, but that's an interesting player right there. I didn't know about that guy. Yeah, Pullman is forgettable. That's the definition of Tucker Pullman, man. He doesn't do anything right. He doesn't really do anything, wrong, but he does a lot wrong, actually, let's be real, but he's just not that good. He's forgetful. If the Jets had number 1... I wish they had a Jets number 1 D, man. They don't really have one, though. It's definitely the most toxic fans are definitely the Leafs. They have a lot of smart fans, but a lot of stupid fans. Finally, the Jets have a power play. All right, here we go. Kyle Connor walks it in. Oh! Campbell is 9-0, I think. That's ridiculous. You know what's something even more ridiculous? I had Jack Campbell to start the year in fantasy hockey, and I dropped him. If I'd kept him, I'd probably be winning my fantasy right now. My goaltending matchups recently, I would have. It's hard to be friends with a Leafs fan. I don't know any Leafs fans, luckily. Steve Dangle is a great example of a good Leafs fan. But there are a lot of bad Leaf fans that are idiots. They don't understand hockey. Short, get out of here, man. I hope not. Our PP is okay, even though... I think our second power play is better than our first power play, though. I don't like the first power play unit that much. I think the second power play is much better. With Ehlers on it. Oh, Ehlers just missed that. Glove save there by Forsberg. Woo! Oh, man. My back. Yeah, Kyle Connor was pounding it. I was mad when I don't think Dangle's annoying. I think Dangle's got a fun personality. He's been doing what he does for so long. Well, I appreciate that, Gio. Thank you. That means a lot. Any support and it is appreciated. Whereas we're approaching that 1K road to 1K, So thank you for that. All right. Oh, Perreault just missed that wide. Forsberg's played really good tonight. Hey, what's up? Top 3 defensemen in Winnipeg should trade for. Here we go. Pierre-Luc Dubois hat-trick game inbound, baby. Let's go. 2. That's the second of the game. That was a beautiful goal right at the end of the power play. Right at the end of the power play. Let's go. Yeah, exactly. That's a huge problem, Scar. You can't have your guys making that much money. Have you heard the song Winnipeg Jets vs. Everybody? Yes, I have. I've watched all those playoff anthems from back in the day. That was a big beauty. I feel it too, the trains. I feel it too. PLD over Line? Hell yeah, baby. Line sucks now. I hate to say it, but he does. You know, credit to Forsberg. He's played very good tonight. There's not much he almost saved that puck. Like, he almost got there in time. He's played a pretty good game for a guy who wasn't even really supposed to be in the NHL this year. Knock on wood, fine, I will. I already kind of called it, though, with my buddies earlier today. I said, I feel like Pierre-Luc Dubois might get a hat trick today. That was a fluke? Get out of here. He is. Tell me about it, Cade. Andrew Kopp is at another level this year. Like, completely another level. Like, this, I don't know how updated this is going to be because they're playing right now, so I don't think it's completely updated. Like you just said, 30th point. But, like, Andrew Kopp has just been ridiculous. The entire Jets team has been ridiculous with how much their third line has developed with offense. I love Logan Stanley, too. He is legit. He is starting to really prove how good he is. No problem, Gio. Thanks for stopping on the stream. Appreciate it, dude. Glad you like the channel. Next time. See you around next time, dude. That Winnipeg Jets, exactly. The Winnipeg Jets develop talent extremely well. I honestly don't know much about the Deshaun Watson situation other than I know there's a lot of different people have come up against him. So I bet when you have that many people coming up against you, something's got to be true, right? So hopefully things go the way they need to be properly. Kopp is on a 1-year one. He might be the man. He might be. Kopp has been really good. Well, we'll see depending if you come around then. But thanks again, Gio, for coming by. But yeah, Kopp could be a 1-year wonder. He really could, because this is kind of like where has this been? But he's still been. Hopefully, the Jets just don't pay him as a top 6 forward. That's my biggest fear this offseason is that they're going to pay him, or he'll potentially walk. Just a person isn't here today. I know. Maybe he'll get here later. He's probably just busy. Like I said, I started the stream 5-6 minutes into the game because of work and everything. This is a last minute stream. Maybe he didn't get notifications sent out. Ooh. Yeah, Appleton's already got 2 assists so far in the second period. No one to troll with. Maybe he'll come later. Yeah, but the Jets are probably the best small market team at drafting and developing. Look at how good their team has been. But the only problem I would say with the Jets is that for a while their development took a while. But then they got much better at it. Trade a player for a player already on the Jets. How would that work? Just give Pierre-Luc Dubois Bellevue's his wrist or whatever he broke or whatever, and then he'll come back. Oh my god, my back is killing me. If I'm not on your stream, I know something's up. Ooh, Ottawa took another penalty. Jets are going back on the power play. It's a score in the Edmonton game. Come on. Still 1-0. How high is Perfetti's ceiling? Perfetti's ceiling is probably a... top line, first line winger, probably. I think his highest ceiling is a first line winger, but he's probably a better fit as a second line center. But he could be a first-line winger. It's really hard to say right now because he's such a dynamic player. He could go anywhere. I would rather lose Kopp. If I had to pick out of those 3, I would let Kopp go because Kopp is having such a good season and his agent's a dick, so he might command a lot of money. Appleton is signed for 1 more year at $900,000, which is a complete steal, and Lowry's a restricted free agent, so if the Jets don't protect him, he can't be picked by Vegas if he doesn't have a contract, so all they have to do is offer him a contract after the expansion draft, and they can keep him. I'm hoping that he makes a deal to protect all 3 too, but it really depends, in my opinion, how much they're going to pay Kopp. I don't want them to give a bunch of money to Kopp. Even though he's been good, I just don't think he's going to last as this type of player we're seeing this year. I really don't. So I'm nervous about that. I'm hesitant to give him a bunch of money, but I am up for keeping all those guys as well if they're on relatively good contracts. I think Perfetti can crack the top 6. I think Perfetti can crack the top 6 next year, potentially. I think they're going to keep Stastny around, though, on a minimum deal for that top 6 role and for, like, the third line, potentially. But I think that they're going to look at giving Perfetti an opportunity, potentially, next year. Since he's playing with the Moose now and been doing pretty well, he might get a look. But I'd be probably willing to pay Kopp 4.5 max. 4.5, and I don't think he's worth more than that. Yeah, if Lowry and Kopp walk, the Jets are going to take a huge hit next year. Huge hit. Yeah, I agree. I also think that Gustafsson and Harkins could easily work their way into being a good part of this team's future if they are kept. Which I hope they are. At least one of those guys should be. Harkins preferably. Even though Gustafsson's been really good with the Moose so far. So it's not a power play goal for Dubois. PLD and Pionk are your favorite Jets. Those are 2 good points. Mine are probably Ehlers and probably Wheeler or Hellebuck. Even though I critique Wheeler a lot, I love his leadership in his game. But I also really like Connor Hellebuck. So I'd probably say Ehlers and Hellebuck are my favorite Jets to watch. Nathan Todd isn't going to be Nathan Todd is crazy, though, Yako. Like, Nathan Todd is like, he could make the team next year as depth. You know, like, Ehlers just missed that pass. See, I think that's a big reason why Lowry will stay. You think you trade for Joe Biden, okay? So we can, fall down the stairs on the way to the arena or getting off the plane? But I think that he stays because of that reason. I think he wants to stay with his dad. I would want to as well. I think they have a good relationship, so it makes sense. Oh my god, this first power play sucks. The second unit threw it out too. Oh my god. Mikael Burden is a big part of the future too. Wheeler, the former Boston Brew. Oh my god, that was completely dirty. That was a dirty opportunity there by him. I think Ehlers has the best hands on the team. Damn. Wheeler, the former Arizona 4th overall pick, I think. Arizona Coyotes 4th or 5th overall pick. Blake Wheeler was. Never played a game for the organization. Left and then signed with Boston. Kyle Connor has good hands, but he's not as good of a puck carrier. He's got good hands, but he's not a puck carrier. Ehlers can do everything Kyle Connor can, but while moving the puck really well. That was a great move by Kyle Connor, though. What's up with Burden? His numbers are going down. It's mostly because the Moose, in my opinion, haven't been the best. They've been a good individual performance from the Moose, but they haven't been the greatest team this year. It is 3-1. It is very nice. How's work going? Busy? Oh, Neil Pionk almost ripped that just wide of the net. Almost was a goal there. Wheeler was both the Jets 1.0 and 2. What? Oh, technically he was. Oh my god. When you put it that way, Wheeler, oh my god, he was. Wheeler was drafted by the original Jets. Damn. Yeah, I bet. It's a Monday night. It sounds like it. Off the bar! Oh my god, the Senators got so lucky there. It should be 4-1. You finally subbed when I had 600 subscribers? Wow. And I gave you mod? No, I'm just joking. You were around here at 600 subscribers. What are you talking about? What do you think of I think Chisholm's upside is amazing, man. I am on the Chisholm hype train. I've been on the Chisholm hype train since probably 2 years ago when he was killing it and lighting it up with the in the OHL. He is so good. He's one of the best offensive defensive prospects we've had ever. He's got so much potential in his game. I'm fully on the hype train there, man. Glad you are too, Cade. He is really good. And that's awesome that you have a Declan Chisholm Moose jersey. I'm jealous about that. Let's hope so. 800 subscribers by the end of the stream, and you guys get to pick a new poster to go in the back of the room. We're almost there. Only 20, basically, just get 20 more almost. You actually been watching that long, but you didn't subscribe till 6? Wow, trains. Gotta pull mod from you now, bud. You remember when my child had 200 subs? Hell, Yako was one of my first subs ever, man. He was, literally one of the first subs ever. Who? Damn. Anthony Potato, if we can get to 800 subscribers, I'll put you on the wall, alright? Trains is sus. Maybe he is. Dave Lowry poster. We'll do that, Shark. Maybe. We'll see. Exactly. He was in the shadows watching the whole time. Just chilling, hanging out. Oh, that's cool. That was the first video I ever uploaded, was the Trouba Pionk trade breakdown. 150 subscribers. Wow, look at that. You guys have been, look at that, around here for a long time then. Thank you guys so much for all the sticking around and helping the channel grow. It's awesome. That really does help me out a lot. Look, I really appreciate that, Brady. That means a lot. Bar Down's the GOAT. Thank you for that. The original video, the OG video. Like, that video came out pre-COVID, I think. I don't want to go look through it all right now, because it'll be, like, super annoying. The Nolan Hockey Podcast. Zach is dope. You guys haven't already subscribed to the Nolan Hockey Podcast? What are you doing? You subbed on the OG video. That's all. Yeah, you did. You were around for a long time, Yako. You've been around for. And that's why I gave you mod first, dude. Because I literally remember how long you've been subscribed for almost. Dubois has more goals than Laine this year. Yeah, he does. But Laine's been really struggling though, so I don't really blame Laine for that. You know, you can't make a sniper into a power forward. The Jets tried, it didn't really work, and now look at it. Do the Sens look tired? They do. The Sens don't really look like they're really fresh right now. The Jets are, obviously the Jets are the better team, so that might take into effect why they don't look like it, but you never know, right? I subbed on stream like when you had 600 subscribers. Well, thank you then, Trains. I appreciate that. When you subscribed, it was awesome. Whoa, we'll just jump back to the game all of a sudden. I don't really blame Laine's attitude as a problem, really, per se, Delta Gaming, especially in Columbus. Like, Tortorella's been a complete dick to him with how he's trying to make him play. And I know you can try to say, like, oh, Forsberg does have sick gear, Pumbaa, he sure does. But if you could say that, like, I don't even know how to make the argument. Like, I just think Tortorella's taking away this enjoyment of the game to this point. Ooh, Stanley coming in with a big hit there. I like to see it. Forsberg does have sick gear, though, man. It's hilarious to watch him. Zach gives great reactions. You know, it's funny because there are my reactions where it's like more of a analytic take and like the eye test and how they played and whatnot. And then Zach is like the fan reaction where he's just like goes crazy and just loses it because of his fandom. You know, so it's really good. Two different takes of a video that are awesome. The yin and yang of the Jets reaction videos, as I like to say. I hated Tortorella in Vancouver, but I like him in Columbus. I just don't like him with these. But oh my God, Forsberg! Oh, the Jets scored. I thought he saved that. What a beauty goal! Kyle Connor, what a beauty goal! 4-1. Exactly. Samley has been great for us this year. Yeah, you did, Trains. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, no wonder I didn't. You're on the list, Shark. You'll get it eventually. We're not really gonna give mod out today, I don't think. We don't have that many people in here. We don't really need to give out more mods because we already have Trains and Scars in here as well. Exactly. We want that Dubois hat trick. Hopefully, it'll happen. The Laine snipe on Helly. Yeah. Stan the man. Thanks for understanding, Shark. That's dope of you. Appreciate that. That's funny. Trains, you just keep making the story more interesting. It was a good power play goal, Shark. Perfect feed to him, open net, buried it. Great power play goal. Technically it wasn't a power play goal. It expired it came a second after the power play expired, but it was a great goal. He has a better bucket than Brossois, and he doesn't even play for the Jets. Ah, that's so funny. Line out of Columbus, Jay Friesen. I think Line will be out of Columbus by the end of the year, without a doubt. But I'm not sure if he gets traded or nothing. But who knows? You never know. But I expect either they're gonna trade Line or get rid of Line, will leave, or whatever happens. Line won't be there next year in Columbus. Not with the way that the season's going. Yeah. Your mod's at stake. You're gonna get it pulled. Oh my god, Line to New York would be horrible. You imagine how good they'd be? That'd be so fun to watch, though. High stick. Line reunited with Aho would also be a really good one to see. Who do you dislike more, Matthew or Brady? I dislike Matthew more. I think he's kind of like a rat player, kind of like that Marchand type of player. But Brady's a really classy guy who stands up for his team, who's physical. I like Brady's game a lot, and I think it's getting better and better as his more time he spends in the league. Exactly. Yeah, everyone. Well, that's because now people are like, oh, 'cause I hadn't given it out before. Once you give out mod, everyone wants it. Up until when you give out mod, no one really realizes that. People forget mod's a thing because no one has it. No one looks different. When you give someone the ability to look different, or like in their chat and they have like the wrench, or you give them the emoji stuff, or whatever you pay for, right? Then people see it. So that's why more people want it now. More people see mod because I got 3 of them now. Trains is really good looking. Ooh, how do you know that? Hopefully PLD gets the Hattie. I hope so too, Blake. I want to see that, man. I'd love to see Predictable get a hat trick. That'd be awesome. Icing call. Oh, yo, what's up, Kernan? Welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome to the stream, dude. Those Leafs games, man. Ooh. If you watched my series recap of that, you know how I feel. I honestly thought there was really, other than that first period of that first game, the Jets played a pretty good matchup against the Leafs at times. I'm looking forward to when they play in the playoffs, man. If they play in the playoffs, you know it's going to be good. Imagine a 7-game series of the Jets and Leafs if it went that far. How entertaining that would be. Oh, that'd be so good. What's up, Hudson Graham? Welcome to the stream. Do you miss Bufflin? I miss Bufflin every game. I asked when Brady said maybe next stream, then I go on to 3. Yeah. Yeah, so you got it. I like the man. Trade deadline live stream. Unfortunately, I won't be able to, Cade, because it's on a Monday, and I work on Mondays, unfortunately. So I will be able to make... Ooh, Wheeler's down. I'll be able to make content most likely on like the 11th and 12th leading up to it, and then when everything happens on the 12th, I'll be at work. So when I come home that day, I'm going to probably maybe do a live stream recap with some other people, or just turn it all into videos. I'm not sure yet, but we will have something planned on the 12th for everything. What kind of role do you think Nola will have next year? I think he's going to be a top defenseman with us, and I think he'll be one of our best puck-moving defensemen because of how well he just is able to carry the puck and start a rush, and how well he's able to carry during a rush. I'm very excited to see what Heinola will bring next year. It's going to be fire. Hell yeah, it will be, man. I really hope they play in a playoff series. Who knows? I might just be Brady's alt. Oh, that'd be hilarious. No, it's not. There's no way you could switch and talk that quickly and talk. Yeah, it really was a slow game, but I kind of like those slow games against two teams like that because it's really back and forth, and it can be fun at least. Even though it was slow, I will give you that, man. How much time left in the second? A minute left in the second period, and then we're going to be having Zachary Nolan of the Nolan Hockey Podcast. So if you guys haven't already subscribed to Zach or you watched the live stream with us, we always have Zach Nolan from the Nolan Hockey Podcast join us during the second and in between the second and third intermission. And we kind of do like a little show where we ask you guys to give us as many questions as we can, and we talk about just our thoughts on the hockey game and whatnot. And then, we answer your questions. So when Zach gets here, you guys just keep pounding me with questions like that. You got to get Bull ready for Zach. You got to get the Zach Nolan account ready for Zach now, man. But But yeah, you do that, and no, we do that. But we're gonna be having Zach on. It's gonna be good. Also, guys, if you haven't already dropped a like on the stream, we got 20 beautiful people in here watching. If we can get to 2 more likes, get to 20 likes, we'll be able to get the like goal for the being completed the second period, and that'd be really awesome if we could do that. So I appreciate if you haven't already dropped a like. That'd be awesome. It does help the stream out. 13 seconds left. The Jets on the power play, 4-1, putting a lot of pressure on. 10 seconds left now. Perot's got the puck behind the net, throws it over to Dubois. Dubois gets pressured. Dubois, come on. Oh, Ehlers almost tipped that in. Pro, I should say, tipped that in. Got to get Bully ready for Zach. Then when the reactions come out. All right, we're going to call Zach right now. No, you can't hear anything. There's no audio. There was no audio playing from any game. You didn't hear anything. You right? That didn't happen, all right? All right, sounds good. Let me open the Discord real quick. All right, we're going to call Zach right now. Make sure this is cranked up. All right. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, what's up, dude?
Not much, honestly. This game is really relaxing.
It really is. Tell me about it, man. We're just coasting to a lead like we are right now, too.
Yeah, like, honestly, it's to the point where... Okay, so funny thing. I actually don't want... Part of me doesn't want Pierre-Luc Dubois to get the hat trick. The only reason, and I have a viable reason, is that I had a great thumbnail idea, and him getting a hat trick 100% mucks with my thumbnail idea.
Well,
like, I will never have an opportunity to make fun of a goalie on the other team wearing Winnipeg Jets pads ever again.
Oh, I know.
And
it's hilarious.
Dubois is 1 goal away from fucking it up. And he can get as many assists as he wants. I don't care. He can get 7 assists. I still won't make it about him. Like, just wait 1 game.
Oh, man.
Honestly.
It's so funny. I don't think I've ever actually seen a goaltender play the team he was on with all of his, like, old gear still on like that. Like, I've seen, like, you know, the mask maybe or the pads, but, like, minus the jersey, he looks like he's supposed to be playing for the Jets right now.
The closest I can think of is David Ayer's equipment when he was playing against the Leafs. That's the only time I think it gets really close, because he was wearing the Marlies gear.
Yes, he was.
Blue pads, and actually I think they put like things on his hockey pants to make it like red for the third period or something like that.
They might have, honestly.
Yeah, they gave him shells. Right.
So like, what are your like biggest takeaways so far from this game? Any negatives that you want to like talk about, or anything in particular that's just caught your eye that you haven't been super impressed with? Because for me, like you said, it's been really relaxed. I just didn't like how many penalties we took in the first. Other than that, though, I haven't really had anything in between I've really cared about. You know, and to
honestly,
point out.
Yeah. I would say the penalties in the first were very annoying, especially since if you look at this compared to the game the first time we played the Leafs, like of that last 2 game set, we had the same type of period. Though the Leafs' power play has been struggling, so they didn't really score on us there. But it's one of those things when you're shorthanded, you can't create any offense, really. Mm-hmm. It's very, very choice. So I feel like even when you do get the penalty kill successful, it still has a knockdown effect of not necessarily thriving, more like surviving type thing.
Yeah.
Which, like, with this against Ottawa, you can get away with it if we're being honest, but like most teams you can't, and even some games against Ottawa you can't get away with it. But like
Ottawa, not to take away from Ottawa. Ottawa's been like for some reason one of the tougher matchups for some of these teams in the Canadian division, especially the Leafs.
Well,
they just have been the kryptonite. Yeah, but they've also been good sometimes. Like, it's been weird. Sometimes Ottawa is, like, crap, like, really crap. And then sometimes it's like they go out and they beat the Leafs and the Habs in back-to-back series. It's like, what the heck? Where did this come from?
Right, honestly. Like, it's one of the things where, like, honestly, like, it's just a lot of young talent that is showing their inexperience in hindsight with the majority of the games they're playing, but still has that, like, there's still potential there, and it makes sense why people say that they're going to be a very good team in the next, like, 3 or 4 years, I think. I would give 3 to 4 years, I think, on their deadline.
I think they will be. I think that's really reasonable. I think they might be
Yeah.
surprised in 2 years, but I see 3 to 4 as being the more, proper window where they
Right.
actually will be good. But they could. You never know. You never know with a core like that.
Like, being realistic, if they're not good for the next 2 years, that means they probably get high picks,
That too.
if I'm being honest. And, like, not to mention the fact that they're probably just amassing picks from around the league anyway, to an extent.
They are, and they already have done
I'm-
that last year as well, and the year before that.
Right. Well, honestly, yeah. Like, it's interesting because it's one of those teams that I don't know how well they'll do against the team, like, depending on how the makeup of the divisions keep, like, progressing, it could change how they perform. Like, if they get put back in that East division, like that division in the East, it could be a mixed bag, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it really
there's
could.
a lot of establishment there. With the Canadian market, I think they can get away with it a little more because, like, they're not great defensively.
Oh no, they're
That
not.
can be said about a lot
Thomas
of teams.
Chabot is basically the only guy they have back there.
Mhm.
Like that's really
the
it.
majority of the North Division teams, though, the realistic fact is that most teams in the North are not exceptional at defense. The fact is, though, is that every team in the North has pretty much, like, come to the conclusion that, hey, we all suck at defense, so let's see who is the best at sucking at defense the
Yeah.
least. Like,
Honestly, if you had to pick between making Chabot or Brady captain right now, who would you make the captain? Personally, I'd make Chabot the captain. I've always been impressed with Chabot's game, and I think he's got good leadership. And I'm pretty sure Chabot was also the captain of Canada, if I'm like junior in the World Juniors when he was there one time, if I'm not mistaken. So I'd
He
like
might
to
have
see
been.
Chabot. I think I'd like to see Chabot have that
I-
captain over Brady. Not saying Brady's not the worthy
really
of it, but
depends.
Chabot's pretty good. And also Chabot's really underrated because he plays in Ottawa.
yeah. Well, yeah, I think it's a mix of saying, do you want a guy who is going to just kind of do the job that is asked to them, like, on a night in, night out basis, which I would say is Thomas Chabot, or would you like a guy that is trying to make his presence known? And I would say that I think people
James.
discount Tkachuk's perhaps anger and frustration for not wanting, like, not leadership qualities. There are certain things that he does that I do. Like, I do believe that Tkachuk is a fine assistant captain.
Me
I
too.
think he's okay with that because, like, it's not, like, does he take stupid penalties? Yes, he took one. I wouldn't call the elbow a stupid penalty. I think it just happens to be in the wrong, like, he just happens to hit the wrong spot. And the commentators were like, I don't really like reverse hits. And I'm watching them talk about it, and I'm like, this is not the time to have this discussion. After
How
your
it is
guy
with almost
gets
every
hit by a
commentator.
reverse hit is not the right time to discuss it. Like, have this discussion watching, like, a Philadelphia Rangers game. Don't discuss it in the middle of a Winnipeg power play.
Yeah.
It's not good. Like, because they had this discussion again, like, when Marner hit Pionk with, like, a reverse hit. And I'm like, not now. Like, I don't hate the reverse hit. It's not, like, it just kind of is one of those things that it doesn't show up a lot, so people like to talk about it when it does, but but no, like, and then Kachuk's other penalty is dumb, and I
Yeah.
think he'll admit it's dumb. But, like, I will say this, though. Perreault hit him. It's not a hard enough hit to be a penalty, but I kind of watched that play, and I'm like, that's interference. Like, the puck is way
no, it was
gone. Like,
interference,
it's
but they don't
hardly
call
a shove.
interference stuff like that.
Well, no, because it's hardly like qualifies as a body check. It's more like a shove at that moment.
Yeah, but,
But,
if it's impeding on the play, it should still be an interference, especially if you make
Yeah,
an
but
effort to go the effort to go out of the way.
They kind of see it as, like, those things, like, where you're following up on the play, just kind of just leaning on the guy afterwards, like that little just hop lean on him
Yeah,
type thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, yeah. Honestly, like, it's just been relaxed on it. It's just been
This game has
relaxing.
been weird because it's like I feel like I had more talking points. To, like I was like, oh, well, Zach will come on, we'll talk like normal and everything, and I'll ask him the questions and it'll be good. But honestly, once you join the call, I was like, holy fuck, what am I gonna talk to him about? This game's been like uneventful almost. Like they've been scoring good goals. It's 4-1, and usually you wouldn't say, oh, it's an uneventful
Right.
game, especially with 36 shots on goal so far. But like it just feels that way. Like the goals have been good. They've been spaced out, not all at once, and the Jets have just played solid
Right.
in their own end, and the power play has been good tonight. The penalty kill has been good. Like I've got nothing bad to say, minus that, like what we said at the start, first when you joined, that I wasn't too big on the 3 penalties in the first period, but after that they've cleaned up the game pretty well. Ottawa's been the
Yeah.
team that's been really choking it with the 3 they're now tied 3 power plays each. So, I think that's basically been it for me. Is just really, I wanted them to tie together the game a little bit more neater and not take those dumb calls, because let's be real, they were dumb calls. Like the too many men, it was our bad one, and then the
It's
Stastny
funny.
the
I thought we
Stastny
had too many
hook
men earlier in the game too.
the Stastny hook was also not a good one. And then Dubois high stick against Formanton was horrible, because it was like a really weak, dumb play. Like, it's just a bad luck play. It wasn't on purpose, but it was like, you shouldn't be that willy-nilly with your stick when you're that close to a guy on the rush. Like, it was pretty tight,
Mhm. Yeah, like it's one of those things where, like if you look at the game in hindsight, it's kind of just business as usual in the sense like the period where we don't score as much is the period where we're shorthanded.
Well, yeah, exactly.
And so when the roles reverse and we're not shorthanded, we pretty much just pick up the scoring rate from there. And it's just one of those things where I found myself not being, I don't want to say not being totally invested in this game, but it's like how you said, like I was writing down stuff and I'm like, it just feels like I'm writing down goals, because there's nothing that really bucks the trend in a game against that you would like to see against Ottawa.
Well, exactly.
Everything's kind
too.
of went part of the course, and the goal against isn't. It's funny. I've seen Hellebuck like in his net like that a lot, like where he does that thing, that look where he puts his, like goalies do it all the time. We put our pads on both posts and then we say, I hope if I don't see it, the pads do. And then we kind of do a little look, and it was just a quick play that Dzingel takes it and scores. And it's like, okay, fine.
Yeah,
in hindsight,
when I saw that goal,
like,
I was just like, oh, like, I hate that, but I'm not mad, because it's like, what are you going to do? Is a bank in off of a goaltender's equipment. Like, whatever.
yeah, like you don't even have to, like, yeah, exactly.
Like, it's one, like, you're like, it sucks it went in, but it was probably going to go in anyway, because it was just a well-placed deflected shot, Like, it just happens
Right.
in hockey like that. You would know you're a goaltender. There's just sometimes you do everything right, you think you're in the good position, but the puck will get by you because it's hockey, and that's just the way she goes.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and like, it's funny because, like, there was actually a couple times in the first period I didn't like our defensive zone coverage. Like, but like the thing was like it would just be the odd time. Like I think Connor Brown had a chance right on the doorstep, and I went, okay, all right, let's clean that one up. But it again, like they haven't resulted in anything, and by the second period we were able to buck that trend. So it's like, okay, you've learned, great. I have nothing else to say. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
yeah. Well, exactly.
like, I
There's nothing
don't
else to say.
expect.
They fixed
Yeah, I
everything
don't
that they
expect the
complaints
perfect
with.
game. Yeah, I don't expect anything perfect, but I just want the team to progressively get better during the game,
Mm-hmm.
and they have. So I don't have any problems with that.
I also felt like they haven't
one
really.
thing I would like.
Go ahead.
One thing though. The first power play unit, I figured out why I hate it, or not why I hate it, but why I
you just
don't
figured
like
it out now.
Well, no, okay. I've known what it is, but I haven't been able to really place a good replacement for it, if that makes sense. Like, I know the problem, I didn't know the solution. So, the thing that the power play units that they do that changes it, that I really like, is the second unit, what happens is Ehlers does this kind of lap around his zone from about the like, face-off circle in the zone to about as high as the blue line. He'll kind of go on, like, a track, like up and down type thing. Whereas Scheifele, and even I would like to see more or less Connor doing this, because it seems like we like to try to feed him on the opposite side when the first power play unit's out. He stays somewhat relatively more looking on for the passing lane. He needs to come up high where Morrissey is to try to drag some like difference, I guess, if that makes sense. Like,
no, it does.
There's not enough of the changing of the angle, like, because Morrissey has to play the middle of the top of the blue line.
Morrissey
Otherwise,
just
we're in
covers too
trouble.
much space on the blue line as well, because
Yes.
he's a defender, and that's what he feels like his job is, to
Yeah.
hold the line and keep the puck, which is his job. I'm not saying it's not, but you're right, exactly. I've been saying this from the start, is that when you look at the puck movers that the second power play has, the way Ehlers can handle the puck, the way he skates with the puck, and the way the first power play is, they have no one that can do that.
And it's not like Ehlers necessarily is like taking away so much. Like he's creating like he's doing everything here. It's just the fact that he has emotion that changes the dynamic of how the penalty kill has to play it. Because when you're just passing it to people in set positions, sooner or later you can adapt so that you're just covering the main passing lanes. The main passing lanes is Wheeler to Connor.
Yeah, but that's a problem too. That's why the first power play sucks. You could go. You could say that you could like. Honestly, it's funny because like you're saying, oh, you finally figured out the reason, and I think it's interesting because like for me, I have about 10 different reasons I could give you why the first power play is an inconsistent mess that doesn't really work at all when you look at how they play and their success they've had in the part.
Yeah,
like having Wheeler just limits your opportunities. Like I know this might sound like Wheeler's a good passer, but when you put a guy behind the net, you eliminate a shooter. Wheeler doesn't score in the power play because he's behind the net most of the time. When he does come out and he can get an opportunity to look, maybe he can squeeze it in short side. But Wheeler being there limits the way you can pass the puck also, because you take away like you're talking about the lanes you have, your primary lanes. Wheeler now distributes the puck to where? You have Wheeler distributing to the slot if it's open. You have him feeding it around to Morrissey at the blue line or to Scheifele on that far left side of the ice, right? When now you remove Wheeler.
Wheeler usually doesn't make that pass to Morrissey, I'll say that.
But he does bank it around though. If he has to bank it, okay, I'll give you that. Yeah, he does give it to Scheifele. But the point is that he could make that pass and he has occasionally. The first power play, that's a huge problem there. You can't have your best playmaker be limited with basically two to basically one good passing option on an entire unit. When you look at the second power play, you've got more dynamic skaters, more dynamic puck carriers. Kyle Connor isn't the type of guy that can drive play, right? We know that. He's a finisher.
Well, he needs to move. He needs to move.
No one moves on the first power play because the first power play is like what they did with the first power play, Zach, in my opinion, is that they threw Morrissey on there and they were like and they threw Morrissey on there and they expected it to be like, oh, we'll just have a dynamic power play. We'll keep it with the same personnel that we had with Laine. But it doesn't work that way because they still look like they're trying to feed a guy like they did with Laine on that first unit. While the second unit, they shoot the puck from everywhere. The first unit only shoots it really from the slot and on the two shooters, depending if they're open or not, on each side of the ice. The blue liner never gets any action. Like, when does Morrissey actually drop into the play? He scored that power play goal, against the Leafs in Game 2. That was basically, I believe he's only scored 2 power play goals this year or whatever it was. He's not even been that good. Have a power play goal? I believe he scored a power play goal in the Leafs series. I just don't remember what game it was. But
he scored one that was off Matthews' foot that was not a power play. I know that.
Well, I swore I saw it was a power play. I think he did. But either way, he doesn't get involved in the play, and that's the big problem with the Jets, man. It's the same game. Like if we're being really technical, and we're both like, oh, we don't have nothing bad to say about this game. If we want to be technical as hell, I could go in so hard on how the power play every game, no matter what type of talented team they're playing, they suck. The first power play unit just sucks every game. That's the only constant with this Jets team. The defense is inconsistent. It's not terrible. It's inconsistent and weak. The power play is the only part of the Jets that actually sucks, in my opinion. Actually does. Like, our first power play is not good. It's not. No matter how you cut it, in my opinion. It's got great personnel on it, but it doesn't mesh at all.
Yeah. So I saw someone now, we're almost done the second period.
Yeah, there's about a couple minutes. I'd say about 2 minutes.
Top 5 goalies.
Top 5 goalies, that's tough. I'd probably go Helly number 1, Vasilevskis number 2. 3, I would probably go with 3. That's tough. Robin Lehner, when he's on his game, is one of the best goaltenders in the league.
I would say this year,
John
for
Gibson,
my top 5 to go. Huh?
I'm just thinking out loud. Gibson from Anaheim, definitely on there.
Yeah, I would say, honestly, like it's tough because goalies like nowadays have been like teams have been relying on 2 goalies nowadays a lot more.
That too. That makes it really hard to rate starting goaltenders and top talent.
Like, and also too, I don't. This could get me some flack. I don't think Grubauer is an elite goaltender. I think he's a good goalie.
Neither
I don't think he's an elite goalie.
He's not elite.
I compared him on a TSN post or something like that to pretty much the guy inside the Death Star, because he could fire the laser, but he is not the reason that thing is blowing up planets. Like, he's got a lot of people in front of him for that.
Yeah.
Colorado's the scariest team.
Well, exactly. Colorado's one of the scariest teams assembled in a long time. They are just so deep.
Yes, for sure. I would say Hellebuck, Vasilevsky. I go. I don't. Gibson's either 3 or 4. I guess I go Gibson. And then I would go. I actually really like Chris Drieger. I really do. I don't know if he's top 5, but he's always worth a name mention because he really has brought stability to that Florida Panthers goaltending position.
Yeah, he really
and
does.
I would go maybe Semyon Varlamov.
Oh,
because I think that he's underrated because he plays on a defensive team.
That's an interesting list. I liked that. I'd probably go number 1, Hellebuck, 2, Vasilevsky. I would go 3. 3, I would probably go with John Gibson. 4, I'd probably go with for 4 right now. If we're talking right now, I'm taking Thatcher Demko. And and then probably at 5, it's a toss between a bunch of different goals. I'd probably say Robin Lehner when he's healthy.
Yeah, Lehner's good when he's healthy.
Exactly. We haven't seen him healthy in a while, but when he is healthy, he's like one of the best. All right, Zach, I'm going to let you go back to the game. I know you got, in case they score, I don't want you not having a reaction. So thank you so much for coming in. Already subscribe to Zach if you haven't.
Talking.
Oh, and there you go. Make sure to subscribe to Zach if you haven't already, guys. I've been posting his channel throughout the entire time in here. So thank you so much for coming on. Let me know if you want to come on the post game. Just shoot me a message in chat.
We could do like a
5-10 minute thing. Quick roundup. Yeah, sure, sounds good. All right. Talk to you at the end of the game, Zach. Enjoy the rest of the game. Bye-bye.
Thanks, you too. Bye.
I was Zach Nolan from the Nolan Hockey Podcast, everybody. Welcome back if you are just joining us now. Third period's just underway. Jets dominating in this game, cruising. Jake the Mods will ban you for spamming. Oh, they're going to ban myself now, huh? That's where we've gotten. I see. Fuck.
Play it back for forward. And back for Morrissey. Up at center for Lowry for Kopp. He'll play it through for Mason Appleton.
Go here.
Fail the material.
There we go. And there we go. We're back. What's up, Just a Person, by the way? What, did you guys hear the game for a second? It's alright. It was just a second. I was talking. They probably won't pick it up. You must have heard it for like maybe a couple seconds. Trade trains for a better mod? Maybe we will. If he keeps spamming and abusing his power. Ooh, I'm just joking. Yeah, sometimes it does that, Just a Person. I told everybody that. I'm like, you know what? He probably just didn't get a notification or something. It happens though. This hasn't been one of the most viewed streams because it was a later start too. I started late. I just couldn't get home in time for the game. Very, very early puck drop for me. 4 o'clock. Oh god, excuse me, I had the hiccups. 4 o'clock start game, and I'm off at 3:30, so I've got to drive home from work. So I was able to get it, but we're here now. Sens will make a comeback. You wish. Montreal. Did they just score now? Damn. I need the Oilers to lose. I want the Habs to win this game. I hope Montreal comes back and wins an OT. That'd be great for the Jets. If the Oilers get a point, that's better than getting 2 points. I hope a Montreal comeback. I hope so, boys. Also, guys, if we just need one more like to get to 20 likes, if we can get to 25 likes by the end of the stream, that'd be awesome. Go Oilers! How dare you, Hudson? Nah. We need the Oilers to lose for the standings. See? Standings. If the Oilers lose and we win, we jump up. Exactly. You know what's up, the man. Oilers suck indeed. Well, that was a close shot. Scheifele just doesn't shoot in general, Cade, man. The guy does not do it. Oh my god. I'm so sick of Scheifele, man. I knew it was coming, and I didn't even care. I knew he was going to pass that, and it was going to be a botched opportunity. Oh my god, what a save! What a save by Forsberg. Oh my god. Boys, what a save! That was beautiful. Dude, he's been so good, Forsberg. Imagine coming in having to play 40 shots against the Jets. I know he's letting 4 goals, but they weren't really his fault. The team collapsed in front of him. Like, they're good goals you just can't stop. Like, he's been so good tonight. He's made a lot of good saves. Ooh, that was a dangerous play there in front. Dude, Scheifele just does ever shoot the puck, man. Honestly, I know he doesn't. Trains, if you keep trolling like this and openly talking about it, I'm gonna remove your mod, dude. Like, you're a nice guy and all, but, like, you can't spam and, like, please, just stop with the talking about the trolling and the fake accounts. Like, every once in a while, it's a funny joke, but, like, not constantly. Like, you know, like have the Zach accounts when Zach's on. Have the Bull U accounts when the defense is playing bad or when we're in a bad game. You know? I told you Montreal was gonna come back. Tatar just scored. Let me see that. Ooh, Lewis Rook ripped it wide. Hasn't even updated yet. They said they did. I see it up there. Come on, guys. Get another goal here. Alright, come on. Pump it up. Don't worry, man. I'm not mad. I'm just saying, like, it's funny. I like the fake accounts. They're funny, but, like, not, like, every single one. Like, all the time. Constantly. You know? Because trolling is fun. It's not fun. Like, you're not even trolling. You're just being a meme, basically, dude. Like, but just not constantly. Go Habs. I can't... Exactly, right? It makes your skin crawl. But as long as the Oilers don't get those points, we should be good. Oh, come on, Stanley. Drop a bomb. Oh, boring. Get there, Stanley. Ooh, Stanley. Ooh. Good play there by Forsberg. Forsberg has such a dope mask, man. I can't believe we never got to see him wear it with the Jets. Oh, what a save. They just showed that freaking rob that he had there, man. Oh. I can't believe Forsberg just robbed Scheifele like that. This is a Habs fan page now. Yep. I should invite what's that Habs YouTuber, Harry Rice, I think his name is. I think I've seen a couple of his live streams. Harry Rice, yeah, the Habs guy. I'll just have him come on and start hanging out with us. Oh, man. God, I'm so tired from work today. And I'm hungry. I need to eat something after this game, man. Yeah, exactly. You got Toffoli in fantasy. That's a good pick. I have Kotkaniemi in fantasy, so I'm happy with that. I don't even know what my fantasy is right now. Let me check. Oh, I'm losing by 3 points. If I had frickin' Lowry in, I'd be winning. Shame. At least Logan Stanley got me an assist tonight. I claimed Logan Stanley off fantasy because he was free in my league, and like he's been pretty decent for me last week. You know, for a depth defenseman for me, not been bad. I need more out of my guys though. Connor with the goals, clutch too. The Jets are flying CND, man. They are so good tonight. Exactly. Let's go Habs. Come on, yeah. ESPN Fantasy, yeah. ESPN Fantasy. I'm actually in the. If you know what the Jet centric podcast is, I'm in a fantasy league with all those guys. Exactly. As long as they get all the goals. What a save there, man. That Forsberg save. Oh, my. All right, 13 minutes left in the third, and then I can go get some food. Oh, come on. Oh, if they would have just been able to pick up that puck at the line, would have been better. Thank you guys for 20 likes, by the way. Appreciate that. Jets will crash in the playoffs. Honestly, they could, man. They totally could. They did last year. They had, yeah, Laine and Scheifele went down, but they've got so much talent that they couldn't score. Oh, it was Layla early. Ooh, nice. Those are some good grabs. I plan on it, actually. Next year, we're going to have the Peg City Hockey Fantasy League. Please ban him. Nah, he's good. It's good to have non-Jets fans in here. They keep us down to earth, guys. Besides, he's a pretty good guy. He's always in here, you know, bugging with us. He's good. It's good to have fans like that. Edmonton is surprised. Yeah, Edmonton has been surprised this year. I don't know. Darnell Nurse has never been a point-producing guy, but now all of a sudden he is. Probably because the defense just in Ottawa is generally better, excuse me. The man is a good memer. That's why I like him. Good memes. Can I be in the fantasy league? Exactly. Go Royal Blue. Exactly. The Royal Blue. Go to this one. It's a good jersey. But yeah, I'll open up the fantasy league next year when it happens, and I'll make sure I'll put all the stuff on my Twitter. So follow my Twitter if you haven't already, because that's where the information will come out when it happens, whenever. But yeah, we'll be doing that. We'll be having a fantasy league next year. McDavid's back. He can't carry anymore. Oilers and Flames swap places in the standings. Honestly, I'd rather have the Flames than the Oilers in a playoff series. So yeah, I would say that. Oh, you didn't have to delete the accounts, man. Just don't constantly use them, right? Keep them. Both Heritage jerseys are great, yeah. Welcome back, Gio. Welcome back, dude. I love those Heritage jerseys. I got both of them. I got a Line A1 in the closet. Yeah, those jerseys do suck, though. Not the Heritage ones, the Edmonton ones. I know, the shot difference is ridiculous. I think they might actually get 50 shots today, which might be one of their highest shot totals of the year. This has been a great game for shots, and I love that because like they haven't done much wrong offensively. That's funny. The Jets just haven't been good on the penalty. That's my biggest negative from this game is they took too many penalties. Too carefree with penalties, and that's not good. We'll get the exactly, Gio. We're on the grind. We're slow. It's slow and steady, but the growth is there. I don't really like the reverse retro. I'm not a big fan of gray jerseys. It's part of the reason why I haven't actually bought in it yet. Is because I just don't like gray. We need 800 subscribers. Gets Paul Postma, or whoever you guys voted. I think it's Paul Postma though. Yo, Yakko is the best mod. The bester mod. I just read that. You both are good mods. I appreciate you. But yeah, seriously, guys, if you haven't already followed my Twitter, you guys, I'll post the link actually in the description, since you might as well, because I'm very active on Twitter. So if you enjoy the streams and stuff, you'll definitely enjoy that stuff as well. Anthony Potato wants to get there. Oh, Potato instead, maybe? Maybe I did actually. I confused myself. Paul Postma is not who I said. I did say Potato. I just confused the two goats. Who do you like more, Brady or Yakko? I like them both equally. I don't pick favorites. The legend. Just a person, honestly, man, you're getting it mod probably the next couple, very soon. Very soon. And remove you from mod? Is that what you want? Because I'll do it. No, I'm just joking. Lucas Spiza, the Jets legend. Hell yeah. We're not removing anyone's mod. Just a person's going to get mod very soon. He knows that because he deserves it. He's been a really good viewer and he's been good and respectful in the chats. He'll get it eventually. I can't believe you have 22 likes and 0 dislikes. Usually we have more likes than this, but yeah, that's just how it usually goes, you know. People enjoy the streams. Oh, come on, 9 minutes left. I just want this game to be over. It's not that I'm just so hungry. Oh, Norris with a beautiful goal. Josh Norris. The man will start a dictatorship. I'm keeping trains on, don't worry. The only dislike. I wonder who that is. I wonder who that is. Now I disliked it. Who do you... Oh, excuse me. I just clicked away from the chat. I can't see that question now. Excuse me. I still can't see the freaking chat. God damn it. There it is. 2 dislikes. Yeah, I disliked real quick. I unliked this, so it's okay, though. Yeah, that was a rock. It was a great shot there by Norris. Josh Norris had a great little wrister there. That was a good play. It was a good goal. Who do I get from your next 2 jerseys? I have 2 Line A's, Heritage and Aviator. Connor Reverse Retro, Shifley Blue, Heritage 2 Wheeler Home. Go with Ehlers away. Ehlers away. Ehlers and Pionk away, I would go with. Wait till Pionk signs, but get an Ehlers for sure. You got to get an Ehlers for that collection. Go with an Ehlers away. Line A jerseys are dirt cheap, except I can't find any cheap ones locally, and online they're all sold out, really. I'll eat after dinner. After dinner, excuse me. I'll eat after the stream, guys. I don't want to eat on stream and be all nasty. When will we pick up a defenseman, Nathan Beaulieu? Soon, my man, soon. Before the 12th or the 12th. We will see what happens, but it'll happen soon. Patience. Hellebuck jersey 2 you need, man. Nice. Tanev Pens jersey? I like that. That's good. Nah, it's cool, boys. I'll eat after. I got 8 minutes left, plus a little bit of the post-game with Zach after, and then I'm going to have a nice plate of dinner that probably is out there, hopefully, for me. I think I have some stuff in the fridge. Favorite fast food place? Ooh, favorite fast food probably in Canada is definitely Five Guys. But then Popeyes is pretty close. But favorite fast food I've ever had overall is, without a doubt, In-N-Out and Chick-fil-A. Those are my 2 favorite fast food places. I will eat later. Don't worry about it. Seriously, boys. Need a Sherratt? Sherratt Habs jersey? Dude, get that. Dude, Cage, you're slowly becoming my best friend now, man. These jersey suggestions of these jerseys you want are awesome. A Tanev Pens jersey, a Sherratt Habs jersey. Dude, you gotta get a Myers Canucks jersey, though, bro. You gotta get a Myers Canucks jersey. Five Guys is great. I'll eat after. It's fine. Take a bite. Take a bite of what? God, stop talking about fast food. Now I want it. I'm trying to go on a diet, boys. You know how hard it is to go get fast food? Imagine if there were fans that play... Oh, don't worry about that, though, man. I'd choose Benny over Armia, too. I love Joel, but Sherratt was with the Jets for a long time. Joel Armia was one of my favorite players, too. I really liked his game, but it's just what happens, you know. It was a trade the Jets needed to make, right? Like, you had to make that trade. That was a beautiful goal. Norris just ripped that over Hellebuck's glove. I love goals like that, where, like, you just beat a good goaltender clean. Yeah, exactly, right? Walk over to Tim's. Fuck. I might go get some Popeye's chicken later, honestly. Got Evander Kane jersey, bro. You're a legend. My cousins have Nick Antropov jerseys. They were all made a bet. Whoever scored the first goal for that game against Habs way back when, they'd buy whoever scored the first Jets goal jerseys. And it was Nick Antropov, so they all bought Antropov jerseys. So that's what they're stuck with from that era. That's the only one they have from the original era. Yeah, but who doesn't like a Popeye's chicken sandwich after a win like this, right? If the Jets get 10 goals, you got to get a Jets jersey and get custom Maurice nameplate on it. Oh my God, Luigi. No, don't make me do that. I already have a bet that if somehow we get 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, I'm going to buy a Nathan Beaulieu captaincy jersey. I liked Vander Kane a lot too. Back when I met Vander Kane because he played in the Giants before he was drafted to Atlanta, and I saw a lot of him in Vancouver. Get a lad AHL jersey. Oh man, I could probably find a really cheap lad freaking Islanders jersey. Who wants that? A Leafs Bogosian jersey, boys. A Schneider Devils jersey. Actually, Schneider, when he was with the Canucks, was one of my favorite players, so I wouldn't be opposed to that, even though he doesn't play with them anymore. But I felt bad for Corey Schneider, man. He was traded to a team that was just dog shit in front of him for all that time. Then he got injured, and his career fell off because of that. He was a good goaltender, man. He was done dirty by that organization. Did he actually? Right after I praised him as being one of the most underrated starters in the NBA. Popeyes, A&W, Boston Pizza, Co-op, Circle K, Sev. That's dope, man. Thorburn Blues jersey, I'd buy that. I almost did buy that. Pavel Bure was the best. Top Bertuzzi is my favorite Canuck, but Marcus Naslund too is up there for me. But love the Sedins too. I just love a lot of Canuck players. They've had so many good players over the years, man. Buy a Dustin Boyd jersey? I don't know. Do you play Fortnite or Roblox? I do not. I used to play Fortnite when it was first came out, but I haven't played Fortnite in like a year. And I used to love playing Roblox, actually. I played it every day when I was in elementary school. I loved Roblox. I just don't play it anymore. But I used to love those games. Rockets. I almost thought about buying a reverse retro Columbus. I really like the reverse retro, but they sold out and I didn't get one. Yeah, you do live in an amazing area by the sounds of that. Really close to everything. It's walking distance, but it is like a 20-minute walk, but I'm like 20 minutes away from a Walmart and A&W, fast food, all that, everything. Excuse me, getting the hiccups again. But I'm pretty close to it too. Oh man, that's a legendary story, Cade. Chris Thorburn is one of those guys that I've always wanted to like get his autograph on a jersey. Like I just always loved Chris. I love goons, and Chris Thorburn was like my favorite Jet for a while. Back on the GST line, baby. A Dubois Columbus jersey, Archibald game winner. What? Did he get it? Did he actually? Sam Bennett. Oh my God, an Andre Pavlik Rangers jersey. Nah, man. I actually might. I'd get a Pavlik Jets jersey. Honestly, I thought about doing that. It's hard when you get in the mood for buying a jersey, and there's so many nice ones. It's hard to pick which one you want, and then you start buying them all. Your friend is a signed Solane. That's awesome. Hey, no worries, man. That'd be a pretty good prediction, though. I don't want the reverse retro Jets, boys. You know what? You know how I feel about it. It's boring, and I just don't want to spend, I don't want to buy a Fanatics, because I don't like Fanatics. So I'd have to buy the authentic. That obviously just adds, another almost $100 to the price point. I can't afford them right now. And also, it's not that nice of a jersey. I don't know why people think it. I don't mind it. It's just not my thing. My uncle said that he met Liney and Ehlers at the subway, and Liney was holding the door for an old lady. He was like, "Yeah, you welcome." That's a hilarious story. Bid for a game used jersey. They're going to be selling them after this game, but I don't have enough money for a game used jersey. I might buy a. I don't mind. I actually really like their Pride jersey. I think it looks pretty nice. You accidentally bought an alternate Liney Fanatics. Oof, that sucks. I like the Flyers reverse retro too. A Bogdan click. Hell yeah. The legend himself. I have a Line A heritage as well. Offside. buy a Paul Postma. I like the Blasty jerseys, but they're all sold out and they're hard to find. You have a Line Aviator, nice. I like the Vegas Golden Knights jersey, but it's just, again, I'm not really, honestly, guys, there's so many jerseys I want, it's hard for me to make a list, and also they're just too pricey right now. Like, I just can't really afford to go out and get, ones that I want. Damn, oh my god, Matthew Perot's only played 9 minutes, but Nate Thompson's been on for 11, and wow, Nate Thompson's played a lot tonight. I like to see it, though. Detroit Reverse Retro practice jersey. I hate the Detroit jersey. I like the Vegas Gold one too. The gray one ain't my favorite, but I like the gold. I also don't mind the red one. I don't like gray jerseys. You have to buy a Dustin Boyd Blasty jersey. Dude, I'm broke, or maybe I would consider it, but still I'm broke. Damn, Ehlers has had a 2-point night today. Kyle Dubois got a 2-point night. Kopp has a 2-point night. Stanley's got a point. Damn, they've been good nights so far. We need to celebrate the fourth line played more than 10 minutes. Exactly. I love this jersey, man. Personally, this alternate, my Wheeler alternate, is one of my favorites. I love this alternate jersey. I don't know why it gets hate. The blue is really nice. It pops well. The white is very simple. The script logo is a little boring, but it still looks nice and simple and clean. I don't know why people don't like this jersey as much as like other ones, honestly. The Avs Nordique one is overhyped. I think the Ducks jersey, the Mighty Ducks one, is really nice. Personally. I also really like the Rangers jerseys. They do have a bad record in it, but I don't really care. I love this jersey. This is my Wheeler jersey. Obviously with the C. Oh, that was almost put in. Yeah, the blue alternate's a really nice jersey. My favorite jerseys for the Jets 2.0, Tampa's Reverse Retro is beautiful. And also, I'm not going to lie, boys, you know how I already have the Canucks Reverse Retro? I really like that Canucks Reverse Retro. The Avs one's just really overrated, but it's not bad. It's just overrated. The Ducks do have a good future, man. And it sucks because I have a love-hate relationship with the Ducks. Oh my god, what an amazing goal. Oh my god. Jets choke, baby. If we blow this game, I swear to God. Oh my God, who got caught there? Damn. That was a tough goal to break. Oh man, I don't like this. The new Leafs, don't you dare. 82 is in. Yeah, I liked 82. If we blow this, I swear. 2 minutes left. That killed the momentum. So much for Zach Stumble. Exactly. Yeah, now I'm not. Now this isn't a chill game at all. Now this is stressful. Like, what the. They're going to pull the goalie soon. Mitch Marner is your favorite Leaf. My favorite Leaf is probably Tavares. And I don't even really like Tavares, but I liked him on the Islanders, so I'll give him to say that. Did they pull the goalie? Hyman's a good player. You know, that's... Well, let's hope that changes tonight. They're still winning. Let's just hope nothing bad happens. Oh, come on. All right, Sens are gonna pull the goalie. Spezza, yeah, Spezza, and I like. And you know what? Scratch that. Jumbo Joe is my favorite. PLD could make Team Canada if he has a good year next year, but that's gonna be a hard roster to make. Look at the center depth that they have in general, right? All right, minute 17 left. Shut up, man. You caused this. You caused this, dude. You said we'd choke, and we're gonna choke. Oh, they still control the puck with a minute left. This is really scary. Oh my god. Oh no, it's Stutzla. Ah! This is... Come on. Oh my god, how does that even happen? How does that happen? Inside post and out on an empty net? I'm gonna be sick. If they score, I'm gonna be sick. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. My heart. Holy crap. I'm freaking dying, man. That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. Like, me and Zach completely jinxed that game. Holy crap. What the hell? That was way too scary of a game to be against Ottawa, man. Whew. Oh my god. Alright, let's go call Zach. We're going to do the post-game show right now. Don't go anywhere real quick. We're going to have Zachary Nolan on here. Give me 1 second to call him. I can't find Discord. There it is. Call Zach. Alright, here we go. We're calling him. Oh, shit. Hold on 1 second, Zach. I know you can probably hear me. Alright, there we go. Hello.
About relaxing.
Yeah, exactly, man. I almost had a heart attack there. Holy shit.
Yeah,
my God.
right. Like, I was, as they were, like, as the, I think the second goal went in, I went, okay. Then the third goal went in, and I went, oh no, I didn't do the thing. Please tell me I didn't do the thing.
Oh, I was thinking the same thing, man.
I was like, it's don't you just love when games are just so relaxing? Stupid idiot, moron. Stupid.
This is the Jets we're talking about. All I believe in with this team is superstition. Why would I ever do that and say something like that? Ugh.
Right.
At least we got the win, man. That was scary at the end, though. I really thought Ottawa was going to score. I thought the Jets were like, especially after Stastny hit the inside fucking post and it bounces out on an empty net. I was like, you got to be kidding me. It's over. There's no way the hockey gods are going to let us pull that one out. Holy crap.
Honestly, like, it's one of those things that I wasn't like, and it's like, I don't want to say it doesn't add up that the Sens came back in this game, but like, there wasn't a lot of horrible, there wasn't like a comedy of errors that hit, like, that caused this. It was just a continuation of things that have been a little bit annoying. Like, it was penalties, which was a bit of an issue. And it was a couple defensive turnovers that were just.
Oh, this is without a doubt the worst penalty game wise for the Jets and their penalties and stuff. Like, I've seen in a long time. Like, how many did they give? They gave the Senators 4 opportunities.
Just 4?
Actually, no. Excuse me. I can't count. 5 opportunities. Excuse me. 5 power plays, and they were 1 for 4.
1 for 4. 1 for 5.
Well, that's how it's said in here.
Is it 5 power plays?
I believe it was 5, unless this is still not updated. I swore I counted 5.
Like, it's It's a lot, honestly. Like, there's not too much to say because it did turn out okay. But, okay, first off, Shifley should never have passed that on that first.
Oh my God, that was ridiculous, man. I knew you were gonna bring that up. I knew you were gonna bring that up.
Like, and even then, and the commentator. This is the time where I was just shaking my head at the commentator, and it was a good job by Shifley to hold on to the puck, delay, and I'm like, are you looking at the lane he's trying to hit?
Exactly.
That
There's
puck
no
goes
lane
behind Connor. Doesn't even make it to Connor's stick, even if it gets past the defenseman.
I know.
There's no way that puck gets on
the
their
speed.
stick.
They were flying when they made that pass. That puck would have been way behind Connor. Like, I just don't get that.
Yeah, honestly, like part of the time I feel like the other forwards should just be like, you know what? I'm just gonna stop at the blue line just so our guys get the message that
seriously,
hey,
like,
we don't want it back.
It's frustrating as fuck, especially because it's like, how many times can you make the same mistake on a basic 2-on-1 like that?
Yep.
Like it's like the definition of insanity, man. It is. It's the same thing and expecting different results.
Here's the thing.
Like, I don't know.
Every time
it doesn't
Shifley
change.
every time Shifley comes in on the left side, he's passing. Because Shifley doesn't like shooting it with his stick on the inside lane. He just doesn't like doing it.
Nope, he doesn't.
Like, so then every time he does this thing where he holds it back, so he's still on his forehand and just throws it over. Every time.
Well, then he needs to be stopped picky and realize that he's supposed to be a number one center, and that number one centers have to take off-balance shots and do things that they're not comfortable with at times by trying to push the team and propel it, and he doesn't do that at times. Connor, that's my biggest complaint with Mark Scheifele. I don't know, I love the guy, and he's a fantastic hockey player, is that sometimes he only plays the game to his strengths. He doesn't really play a team game sometimes. This is my biggest complaint with him since his rookie season.
Yeah, I'll have to go pretty soon. Actually, I do have some stuff I gotta do.
Hey, no problem, man. We've said 5 minutes anyway. It's almost been 5 minutes, so totally understandable there, Zach. So, anything you want to wrap up before you hop off then?
Keep feeding Stanley the puck in the offensive zone. That's nice.
Oh, it is very nice, man. It's so
very
good
nice,
on there.
Honestly. Pierre-Luc Dubois did not get the hat trick, so that's nice.
There you go for your thumbnail, yeah.
Yeah, for my thumbnail and title, I can use it.
There you go.
I have Forsberg sus. That is the title. That's the only title that I wanted. That's all I wanted.
Well, there you go. You get it.
You have no idea how many Google searches I had to do for goalie masks. All of it to almost be undone by one man determined to get a hat trick on the wrong day. But yeah, no, it's good. Honestly,
as long as they won, they might have stumbled a bit at the end, but they finished.
I wouldn't have cared
if
we won in overtime. Honestly, because it's not like we're giving away points here. 2 points is 2 points against the Sens. They're not coming back.
The Sens have 30 points, man. Like they're not coming back.
This is the issue. Right. Yeah, no, so I think I'm going to go. I got to get some stuff done.
No problem, man. Totally understand. I'm starving. I'm starving. I haven't eaten. I came right from work to the stream. I need to eat my fucking dinner, man. I'm hungry. So thank you so much, Zach, for coming onto the stream, hanging out with us as usual. Really give good insight as usual, man. So subscribe to Zach if you haven't already, guys. We're going to end the stream right here. So thank you so much for watching the stream. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you all that normal stuff, subscribe, follow my Twitter and whatnot. Subscribe to Zach. His link is in the channel. His link is in the chat. Excuse me. So go ahead and subscribe to him and do all that stuff. I will see you guys in the next stream. Thank you so much for watching. Video coming out tomorrow at 7:30 or whenever it comes out, Winnipeg time. I'll see it then. Turn on notifications and whatnot. Peace, love, and positivity as always, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys in the next stream and in the next video.